Okay, are we live? Is this live? Am I live? Am I live? Actually, how do I look at the chat? This is gonna be fun. Actually, was this getting? Where is everybody? Is this? I actually have no idea if I'm like actually properly live. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Hi. Let's go and. Oh my God. Sorry. Oh, fucking hell. So you're gonna have to bear with me here quite a bit. I'm gonna make like complete balls of this, no doubt. So I don't even know where I'm supposed to be looking. I don't know. I don't know how to figure this. I don't know how to figure this out, guys. The last time I live streamed was, I think 2 years ago. It was like in 2018. It was like in August 2018. The chat, everybody's talking. Oh my God, you have to bear with me. Seriously. Okay, where am I beginning? I should probably begin somewhere. You think I'd be better at this than I am, but I'm really not. Okay, what's going on? Right, I'm looking at this is the live stream platform. I'm too old to figure this out. Oh my God. Okay, so just bear with me. Just bear with me while I try to figure this out. Beer will help me do it. Okay, so the last time I live streamed was in 2018. The channel was a lot smaller then. So I can't really remember how to do it. I'm sort of kind of trying to barely figure it out. I am cheesing a lot, to be fair. So you know what I mean? Just bear with me. I'm quite slow. I'm gonna go through the chat. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna have a beer. I'm still figuring this out. So if I make mistakes and I F up, bear with me. I'm like, I turned 30 a month ago. You know, I'm getting too old to do this now. You know, I'm getting fat, I'm going grey, I'm going bald. I don't know where I am anymore. So this is all new to me. How do I make the music stop? Make that stop. Okay, we're getting somewhere. All right. All right. So hello everybody. Welcome to 11 minutes in, and I'm finally actually saying hello. It's well done to me. That's better. So this is the first live stream, Patreon only live stream. You thought I was younger? Did the wrinkles not give it away? Still baby. Still baby. Oh, thank you. You're too kind. Cheers from Ireland. Thank you. It's the kind of beer is Rockshore. It's like a Irish beer. I can see myself twice, and this is actually probably, I don't know if this is messing up things, so I'm gonna actually just minimize. I can't see the chat though. How do I? Okay, now I can. Now I'm not seeing myself twice. Now it's all good. And now I'm not seeing myself at all. Oh yeah, sorry. The beer. It's like an Irish beer. I don't know. It's alright. It does the job. I mean, yeah, come on. I've had it better, but you know. Hello from FBAFB Army. I don't know what that is, but that sounds cool as shit. Wow, I think we got people coming in from all over the world. This is pretty crazy. Yeah, I know. Wait, oh my God, I don't know how to do this. I'm using OBS. Again, last time I used this was over 2 years ago, and I'm kind of just like, was like, sure, I'll give it a go. I'll just lash it on, and then it's like, well, it's actually a little bit more complicated than I thought. So here we are. Just gonna kind of don't like looking at myself, so kind of skirt that over there. Oh, okay, great. Thank you, Matthew. Had a Puphead chat. Nice one. Thank you so much. Okay, that's great help. Great. Now I don't have to look at myself and all that kind of stuff. That's really helpful. Sweet. Okay, I'll just have like Google there for now. Actually, no, I'll go to Patreon. That's what I'll do because there's questions there too. Wait, where's that? Here we go. Okay, Let's put it in there. Oh my god, I'm making a balls of this. Where's this shotgun again? Okay, that's there. This there. That's there. Great. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I think. I hope. Yeah. Terry Pike, I like your spooky episodes, but it seems like you don't believe in that stuff. No. Well, I don't really. I don't think so. I mean, I've never experienced it, but I guess I probably wouldn't rule it out. But no, not really. Okay. Right. I hope I'm making you smile by just being such a gobshite today. Sorry for doing this so late, by the way. So I wanted to do this ages ago, and it's Christmas and New Year's, and it's just kind of there's always something, so just kind of keep pushing it off. This is being streamed on. It's not actually being streamed on the That Chapter YouTube. It's like on another older YouTube channel I had that is not been updated in like well before That Chapter. It was like a channel I ran with a friend years and years ago, and it's called Another Chapter. I renamed it Another Chapter a couple years ago because I was like, oh, maybe I'll do side things here, and I never did. But it's just there now. So if you're just wondering where this is actually being streamed, it's just on a separate channel that I never use. The reason why is teasers for future videos. That'll go up. Just though that's why it's on Another Chapter, not That Chapter. It's a side channel that never actually became anything. It's so weird here because I'm not here. Sorry, I just gotta like put on music for my own sake because all I can hear is myself talking. Wow, Carly, you're saying it's like 1 a.m. South Africa. It's 11:05 in Ireland, which is where I am because I get that question a lot. Are you planning to start doing some side vids on the channel? Probably not. No, That Chapter definitely keeps me more than busy enough, to be honest with you. That Chapter takes up all my time, so probably not. And if I did like any extra stuff, bonus stuff, it'd probably just be on Patreon. Anyway, it'd be like an unlisted video on That Chapter just for you guys. I don't think I'm that interesting to do side stuff. Who did your lockdown haircut, and do you want us to batter them for you? Yeah, that's it. It was a homemade job, that thing. So yeah, I don't think I've gotten a real haircut in probably about 6 months. So yeah. Okay, where in Ireland? Just near Dublin, just outside Dublin. Johnny Gosh, that's been recommended before. It's on the list. Oh my god, I got so much stuff to go through, guys. I'm so excited. Okay, shit, I need to like calm down here. I'm gonna start going crazy. And I get so many questions here in the chat, so I feel like I just need to take a second here. Wait, I'm huge now. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. You guys can see everything on my screen, so I better not do something stupid, like go on a porn website. Or will I? Okay, wait, I should probably load up some comments here. Oh my god. Yeah, I know, it does look hectic. I can't tell what I'm doing right now. This seemed a lot easier about 6 hours ago when I was like getting all this ready, and I was like, oh yeah, streaming. Regress. I'll figure it out. Now I'm like, shit in the bed. So, do people ever recognize you to the street? No, I've never been recognized. No, I've been recognized once when I walked into the pub that's down the road, and this Scottish guy was there at the bar, and he did a double take when I walked in. He was like, "I seen you on the telly." And I was like, "Oh," he was like, "Oh." He was probably very disappointed with me because I was very uncomfortable with it. Like, I'm not like terribly, OnlyFans, only for you. How many cases have you got your to-do list? Do you want to see my to-do list? Okay, I don't want to zoom in too closely because I don't want to like spoiler alert, but it's long. So wait, let me see if I can bring up my camera just so I can. So watch this, Cyberpunk 2077. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna go off on way too many tangents here, so I'm gonna try and stick to one thing at a time. So it's like the ones that are crossed out are ones I've done. This is my to-do list. So it's going to keep me quite busy for, I'd say there's probably about at least 2 years worth of content. This is just off here. So it goes to here. And there's still actually there's more cases I'm working on that aren't written down there. So hopefully the quality of my webcam is so bad that you can't actually read what it said. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm running here. Like I said, I'm figuring I'm like streaming, like ass over tea kettle style. I'm using a webcam from the computer. The fucking microphone. It's probably you can probably hear like the fans running. Ready for the Falcons game tomorrow. Mercifully, it'll be over, and I can just get back to living a peaceful life without wanting to slam my head against the radiator every Sunday night. Love the fact pimples pop or pierce. Neither. Just let them go away. Love the fact he's enough. But yeah, I know. I just writing it down. It's a lot more satisfying than just crossing it off. Is Mel Ignatow? I think it might be actually. That name rings a bell. There's so many cases, and I get so many suggestions. Like I'd say where topics come from these days, 90% of it is suggestions. So I get so many suggestions. So I think that's on there. That name sounds really familiar. Life of a Vikings fan all the time, I hear you. Super chat, I don't think I can because not actually too sure what super chat is, but I don't think I can because this isn't a whatchamacallit, what's the word? Words, brain. It's not like an official YouTube channel, if you know what I mean. It's not like proper. I don't even think it has like the thresholds and that kind of stuff. But please, if that's like, don't donate. You're being a Patreon. It's more than enough. Please. It's already amazing support. The support you guys give me, it's incredible. It keeps the channel going, genuinely. I think that same glitch, Casper, happened to me. Actually, I summoned a Karen. It was fucking gas. Okay. Oh, thanks, Autumn. How was your Christmas? It was good. It was quiet. Do I have life insurance? Yes, I do. So it means I'm gonna die. Can't wait. Very excited. You feature quite a lot of U.S. crime. Is that because they're more violent, messed up than other countries? Not really. The reason I just feature U.S. crime so much more than other countries is because it's a lot more open. Crime here in Ireland, police don't release as much. Same in Canada. It just happens with police and law enforcement in America releases a lot more information, like body cam, interrogation, details about the case. Other countries don't do it. So that's why, honestly. Hard to be a Falcons fan. I've been one for over 40 years. Renee, God bless you. I hear you knocking. I hear you barking, big dog. Pronounce Egnotto. Mel Egnotto. Oh, is that how you pronounce it? Okay. Move to the laptop. Okay. Do you have an email address that I can send you if I friend who's more? Oh my god. That's horrible. Yeah, please just send it to, you can just DM me in Patreon or Vague Chapters. That's another, at gmail.com. Will you decide to cover more stories of missing Indigenous women? Yeah, the Highway of Tears is a case I really want to redo, to be honest with you, which is, I know, is one of the more famous ones, and I did it years ago. Sorry, I'm trying to answer as many questions here as I can, and they're just coming in so quick. Are you going to leave this up on Patreon? Yeah, unless I like do something really stupid, like show my butt or something. You find messes with your accent? No, not really. I don't think so. I mean, most of the content we consume in Ireland and stuff is probably American anyway, like TV shows. So, do you have a PO box? No, I don't. I've been asked that before, and I'd actually love to have one because I think it'd be so much fun to do like an unboxing video or something. But why is the UK going so much easier? I don't know. I don't know, but I'll tell you, Ireland is probably, it goes easier on criminals than the UK does. Which US state do you think you've covered the most? Texas, I think. Did you see the Twisted Tea racist smackdown vid, lol? I have no idea what that is. What's your most favorite case you covered? I don't know. I don't know. I usually have like an idea of like, oh man, I really enjoyed that one, and then a new one comes along. Recently, the Lois Reese case, I really enjoyed that one. The granny who killed her husband and then went on the run. I just found that super fascinating. That was good. Mark Udo and Dale Hausner. The fact that there was 2 serial killers active at the same time, I was like, that kind of blew my mind. I'd never actually heard that before. Uh, okay. I've no idea. There's people are talking about Twisted Tea. I have no idea what that is. Um, Michigan's creeping up there, yeah. Maybe moving to Ireland next year or so. Any suggestions on places to visit? I mean, the country's so small you can visit the whole country in a weekend. It takes you about 3 hours to get from one side to the other. So really go wherever you want to Clare. It's good. I did the Cliffs of Moher. I did that for the first time. Um, Kilkenny City is really, really nice. I don't know. Galway, Waterford, Howth, if you're in Dublin, is awesome. Lovely spot. Okay. The wallpaper behind me? Oh, yeah, this isn't. This is at my parents' house where I am at the moment. So, you want to see my Christmas tree? See if I can show you. Yeah, I'm hidden behind a TV here now. So, ignore that. You didn't see anything. But that's the Christmas tree. And there's a fire lit now too, actually, I think in here. So, fireside chat. Well, it's actually kind of going out a little bit, but there you go. Look at that. Wait, I can't see. Where am I going? I don't think this could be going any better, really. That was being sarcastic. I think I'll make the balls of this. But you know what? I haven't done it in quite a long time, so I'm going to be easy on myself. Right, where was I? Okay, I gotta move that out of there. I need to do, you know what I'd love to do is like have actually something kind of interesting play. Um, that's one thing I should do. I kind of just want to play this music or something. Is this the music playing? I just want, it's just something for background music for me. There we go. Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Can you? Let's see. I think so, maybe. So, sorry, it just drowns out me having to listen to the sound of my own voice on repeat. All right. It's far from the. I think it's very far from the not quite perfect format. Okay. So what are we doing? Should probably start it. I probably should have put more thought into this. I was kind of just like, just grab, sure. Pop open a few cans and have a few sups with the gang. But okay, wait. Chat's stuck. Music too loud. Okay, turning it down. Sorry. I think it's actually just music from videos that I use in videos. It's kind of more for me than for you. I think it's at the very lowest thing there. Oh fuck it. Let's turn it off. Okay, I'll turn the music off. Enough of that. Enough of that lollygagging, faffing about. No more. Okay, so I should probably. Okay, so what's going on? All right, I explained we're on another chapter. Explained why this live stream is. How come you used to look so grumpy in your older videos? I don't know. I think it's because that's probably before I kind of stopped having. Before I started having fun. You know, making videos and started kind of being more natural, being more myself. I guess. Stop music. You know, I say that's why. I was kind of like, because, you know, I'd watched some other channels and that not just covered true crime, but covered a lot of things, and it's always very serious. You know, it's like, and then the killer walked into the room, but little did he know. You know, it's always that kind of stuff, you know. She was the life and soul of the party, and everybody knew her, but little did she know the killer was about to strike. You know, that kind of cliche shite. And I guess I kind of felt like when I started out that's how I should be too. And then after a while, I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm just going to be like kind of more myself. And so that's why I guess I was kind of grumpy. Are you based in Ireland? Yes, I live in Ireland. I'm Irish. Have you visited the US? Yes, probably about 10 times. I was supposed to visit last year, actually. But of course, COVID. I was actually supposed to visit twice last year, but then I all booked and everything, and COVID happened. So yeah, Moustache, what happened there? Bad ideas, to be honest with you. That's why the moustache is there. I guess I thought it was a good idea. I was wrong. We all make mistakes. Come on. Okay, is having a queue? Okay, having a queue. That's one thing that comes up a lot, actually, and people ask me why I say it and where it comes from. The short answer, I don't know. I don't know. I think my brother, I've got two older brothers, and I think he just said it or started saying it years and years ago. Like it's not like a new thing. I'm not sure if he invented it. It's just something he's always said. Um, that's it. Don't know where it comes from. Don't know what it means. Just it is what it is. Any plans to bring back the captain soon? Not anytime soon. It's never say never, but no. I'd have to find something pretty. I guess a case that's really interesting and stuff, like a conspiracy thing. See, some people really like them, and some people really fucking hated it. So, but never say never. Like I've never the channel. I've never read anything too consciously on the channel with how from true crime to conspiracies to internet mysteries to whatever. It's always kind of just been natural. I always kind of do what I felt right. So maybe it will be back. How many cases are you usually working on? Currently one. I'm always working on just one at a time. Okay, sorry, I'm like way back. How long does it take to do a video, start to finish with editing? So, get a topic. 95% of the time, it's from suggestions like you guys messaging me, and then I'll have a bit of a go, and then researching it take pretty big couple of days. I do 2 a week, so it can take 3 to 4 days each, I guess, start to finish. Kind of working like constantly through it, like maybe hours, like maybe I don't know, 25, 30-ish hours, depending on the case, depending how long it is, depending on how deep the story goes. Saints fan here. Get that fuck. No. Do you listen to true crime podcasts? Which ones? I don't. Actually, the only I don't really actually watch. I don't do a whole lot with true crime outside of the videos I make. Like, there's no other YouTubers I watch that do true crime, and I don't really listen to a whole lot of true crime podcasts other than the last podcast and left. The reason I don't do both is because I've always been afraid I'd be influenced by them. One, um, whether it's the cases they cover or theories they come up with or something like, oh, that's a really interesting case. You know what I mean? I don't want to seem like I'm copying them. And then two is I do it all the time anyway. Like it's now my full time job. I've been doing this full time for about a year and a half now, so it's kind of like my free time. I'm like, I'd probably go watch a comedy or something rather than talk about more horrific murders. What editing tools you use to create your videos? Use Final Cut Pro. When visiting the US, do you avoid Florida and Texas? I live there and I avoid them. So I've been to I've never been to Texas, but I went to Florida twice. One was the Orlando, did the Universal Studios and all the theme parks and shit. And another one was my brother was training to be a pilot in Vero Beach, I think it was. So we went down there, like it's near West Palm Beach, I think. I don't know, it's like 10 years ago, I think. Snip Biggie. Is a full-time gig. Yes, it is. It's full-time for about a year and a half. Okay, sorry, the questions are coming in hard and fast. Are you planning more tier types for Patreon? No, not really. The support I get right now is amazing. And I would be hard pressed, I think, to find something that would make it worth it. So not right now. I enjoy the balance between respecting. Sorry, I'm trying to get some of these questions. If it goes well, ragging on the perps and investigation gaps prevent the lingering feeling of world stuck. Has this been a difficult line to develop? I think I've probably overstepped it a few times, but it's never been. I don't think I've ever really felt like I developed it. I was kind of just felt that was the jokes I would make. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure there's probably people who said that joke was over the line. And hey, I need to break the ice at times, so yeah. Tell us the story behind the red shirt. That's probably my most asked question. It's a black background. I'm very pale. Most of my clothes and t-shirts are like black. So when I do that, I get the floating head. Or if the clothing is too bright, it just blinds you. And the red shirt is just a good kind of color that just like blends between the two. And I think I just started wearing it. I just thought it looked good. red blood. So I could just stick from there. Are you still planning to do... Oh man, the podcast was supposed to start. Fucking hell. That brings me back with a friend of mine at pre-COVID. And I kind of just got kicked to the curb. Got the old boot. Here we are. Totally forgot about that, actually. Probably not going to happen. Not anytime soon, anyway. Plus, with COVID, everybody and their fucking grandmother has a podcast. So it's like... I think everybody's getting a bit sick of podcasts. Music question. Do you like the Black Keys? I know, like, 3 of their songs. Black Keys, I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever listened to a full album of theirs, but I think it's pretty good. Meet and greet. Ah, man. I don't know. I don't know where I would do it. I don't know if enough people would be interested in me doing it, but I guess one day. Although I wouldn't want it to be like one of those things where, like, everybody's, like, surrounding me or something and be like, hey, can we just all chill? Talk amongst yourselves and all this pop around. Okay. Do you have a normal day job? No. I've had lots of jobs before this. I worked like in retail stores and in pharmacy, like, well, I guess it was retail again. Customer service and in video editing job for an airline. I had lots of jobs, and this is my main one. I'd worked in video editing, and then I wanted to go back to then I went to college, and I wanted to get back into video editing. So that's why I actually started the channel, was to that chapter, or it was vague chapters when I started out. The reason it was started was, one, I really enjoyed making videos. I had done it with a friend before, and I wanted to get back into it. But 2 is that I wanted it for, like, my resume or CV. You know what I mean? So it was like, that's kind of how it started out. That's why I think some of our videos are not very good. But, and then I kind of just got more and more into it, and then here we are. But yeah, that was one of the reasons why the channel started. Random question, can you bring back that 80s style intro music? I always thought it was a perfect fit for your videos. I'm not sure which one that is. I think a couple of people mentioned that they miss the old intro music. I'll probably bring it back for a video or 2. Ever been arrested? No. Strangest food you've eaten? I don't know. I'd eat anything, to be honest with you. I'm, like, not very picky eater. Okay. Sorry, I'm like totally trying to keep track of what got you interested in true crime. Pretty when I read Truman Capote's In Cold Blood ages ago. And I've always just thought it was pretty neat since then. In that sense, kind of. Yeah, next question. Yeah, Liz, Coen Brothers are probably my favorite filmmakers, for sure. Do you love or hate the trees? Is it the fact that people point out that I say it that way? It's just from where I'm from. But people are fucking mad about that. How many musical instruments do you play? Just guitar. I suppose, well, bass, but I mean, they're kind of the same thing. Used to play bass in a band. We, like, gig about town for a bit. So I did that for a while. Are there any cases you won't cover because they're just too grim? Yeah, there's that one case. Actually, I think I know somebody pointed out here in the comments. Yeah, Jess has best pointed out. It's Shannon Christopher Newsom. That one, I'm never going to cover that, ever. I think it gets suggested to me so much. And then I was like, sure, all right. See what's the crack with that one. And then I just did a quick Wikipedia of it just to get the gist of the case. And I was like... No, not doing that. And then, yeah, no, that's one. I get suggested a lot, and that's not happening. It's just the most disturbing I've ever read. Probably ones with kids as well. Like, I've done a couple of cases that have kids in them and stuff, but it's just like, bit of a, but it's kind of too dark for me. His degree is in pure community. How do you know? Oh, I've already mentioned it before. What did you go to college for? Yeah, it was communications, essentially. Of course, I think I'd want to be like a... And I don't want to be I wanted to be quite a lot of things in college. You did cover it though, do you? Are you talking about the Channing Christopher Newsom one? I never covered that one, and I never will. Why do you primarily do US instead of UK crime? It's because it's just more open. That's why I don't cover Irish crime either, or anywhere really outside of America, like in Canada. It's because the US are just more open with case information and case evidence and stuff like that than other countries are. Your cat's peeking at the carpet. Whoa! I'm sorry to hear that. Tools. I'm sorry. What do your parents think about what you do? Yeah, I think they're happy out with it, to be honest. Where do you get your stories? Do you take suggestions from fans? Yes, I do. Most of my suggestions are from people, for sure. Like you guys, DMs and emails and stuff on Twitter, and Instagram is where I'd say 90% of my topics come from nowadays. Surely is. Okay. What kind of research do you do? Hell, a lot of googling. I get that. 99% of any, I guess, sources is just local news. Is just the number one people. So support your local paper, East Idaho News, whatever. KTS Media on your side. That kind of stuff. It's because local news is just the best ever, and they follow the story the most. Is magic a miracle or are miracles magic? I'm quitting this fucking match. I'm kidding. Do you subscribe to a service that provides access to court opinions and transcripts? It's all publicly available, nearly all publicly available court opinions and transcripts on YouTube or on their websites. You know what the best is ever? It's how we happened, like, I'm trying to think of cases. Brent Christensen, that case. He abducted that girl in Champaign-Urbana. That one, Adam Matos. Those two, and there's been a couple of them, but those two come to mind when it's actually the entire, everything that they put in court is online. There's actually a website you can go to. Like, and every single bit of evidence is there, like, everything. It's like, very few of them have done it, but like they put up every single piece of footage, pictures, interviews, everything. So that's all, like, been amazing when I've come across that. But I've never had to do like a Freedom of Information Act or whatever, that kind of stuff. Was Cork Sophie Duskondapati? Yeah, that's definitely one I want to do. It's a really interesting one. I'd love to go down there. That's one of the things I really want to do in the new year is do more like on location filming. If you know what I mean. I don't know what to do with my hands. So that's one I'd love to go to, drive down there and do it. Although West Cork, man, driving in there is something else. Will you try to work more as a business when you hit 1 million subscribers? No, never. I don't want this. This is just me making videos, and I hope people enjoy them. And I'm making videos that I enjoy. I never want this to be like a business or anything. That chapter, I don't know. I think most of you guys know this, but it's just me. I don't it's not a multi-people company. This is just me who works on it. I do everything myself. I research the videos, I write the videos, I edit them, I film them all myself. If you see anything on social media, I wrote that. I don't ever want to hire anybody to do it. I never want to become more than what it is right now. I'm very lucky and love what I do right now, and I never want that to change. I feel like if I treated it like anything else other than what it is right now, I would probably stop enjoying it, and I'm really enjoying it, which I think kind of comes true. So no. How long is one episode start to finish is about 3 to 4 days each. I do 2 a week, which is why I put it 2 a week. How do you think of the name of that chapter? The channel was originally called. All right, get this. My God, I'm going on so many tangents here. Okay, first off, so the channel, I was thinking of a channel name when I was setting up the original channel, this channel in September 2017, and it was originally called Vague Chapters. The idea was because back then it wasn't a true crime channel, it was just like kind of a facts channel, science channel, it was kind of whatever I thought was interesting. And then, so it was called Vague Chapters, like each video was a chapter, and it was vague, as in like the topics. It's a shite name. So, about like 6 months in, I started doing more and more kind of horror, quote unquote, I guess, which would be true crime. And I was like, that's kind of a bit more specific right now. So it's that chapter, and each video is like a chapter. So that one. Like the move to doing like true crime stuff was not ever planned. I just enjoyed doing that more and more. So I started doing it more and more. I've always just kind of the videos I make. I've always just done what I enjoyed making. You know what I mean? I never really kind of consciously thought out, had a plan or anything. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this. I just made videos that I enjoyed making. The evolution of the channel is just very natural. I don't know. I don't really think ahead, to be honest with you, at all. So, I hear you're barking, big dog. Thanks, Shannon. That's really nice. Okay, good choice on open free music to be used helps with copyright issues. Yes, I use all the music I use is usually music that's been written. I've just messed around myself, or a friend has written like a quick piece of music. But 90% of it is just a YouTube audio library because you don't get any copyright shit with that. Because I've taken some older videos, I'd use music that I thought was like it's free copyright. It's like not like they'll fucking get you. So it's like, all right, here the music actually YouTube gives you is actually some really good music there, especially if you just edit it and play around with it. But you can get some wicked tunes. So 177 people. Oh my god! Actually, I was kind of too nervous to check, but yeah, that's quite a lot of people. I just feel like I should start breathing really hardly into the microphone, just to get that down. Those numbers, I gotta bring those numbers down. I've watched every single video on that chapter. Sorry. All right, I should probably start answering these questions on. Wait, what time is it? It's 35. It's 11:30, and I haven't even started answering the questions on here. Oh man. Liz, get a PO box. I think I will. I'd like to get a PO box. I've had that request a few times, and I think it would be fun. Thanks, Alia. I'm glad I'm doing it. Like I said, so the first time I ever did a live stream was in 2018, August 2018. I think the channel was had like 3,000 or 4,000 subscribers back then. It was pretty small. It was pretty new. It wasn't even a year old. And I think I did like a Slenderman style live stream. Like I played the game. I'm sure it was probably awful. Oh, I did another one actually, but the live stream wasn't on my channel. I joined these guys called The Strangest, a YouTube channel. It's run by these two blokes. I'm fucking bang on their sound. And they did kind of an interview with me. I think it was around the same time actually. I think I had a couple of thousand subscribers again. But it was really, really fun. But yeah, my beer's getting more. All right, tell us about the dark side of that chapter from Night Ducks. Oh, so that was his idea. That was a fun video. So it was about this time last year. I did a video with Night Ducks. Great guy, by the way, Jim. You all should go subscribe to his channel. He's a really sound guy. He makes really great content. He's really very talented at making things look very cinematic. Did a video on Thomas Brown in Texas, and so I got to know him through that. He's a really, really sound guy. I still keep in contact with him all the time. And back then he had ideas like, you do true crime. What would be a funny April Fool's Day is if, we made a video about you. You talk about serial killers as well. If you were a serial killer. I was like, that's a good idea. I like it. I totally forgot about it. And then about March last year, he came to me and he was like, yeah, here, I'm going to make that video about you. You still want to do it? I was like, yeah, cool. He totally ran with it, by the way. It's all his baby. It's all his work. He should get full credit. Basically, he just asked me, could you send me some shots of me doing creepy stuff, like me digging with a shovel and that kind of stuff? So I did. It took me about an hour. I was just around the house doing this kind of mad stuff. And then he just went, and then I never saw it before it went public. He sent me the video, and all these so many people in it. People that I had never even spoken to, but looked up to and stuff like that. And that was really, really cool. That was a really, really fun thing. That was awesome. I think the video was so funny. I laughed my ass off at it. I thought it was great. I think it is so, so funny. I was really happy with how it turned out. You did a great job. Sorry. His Halloween video is amazing. I'm not sure who's JCS. Jim Can Swim, very good. I seen sometimes I get compared to him a lot, and I really don't like the comparison. They're amazing, by the way. I don't really watch their stuff that much, but I know that they're extremely talented. But I've seen a couple of times where I get compared to Jim Can Swim, and it really bothers me because I think it's because we kind of started getting a lot of traffic at the same time. But they're very talented, but they do kind of very different stuff to what I do. Like they do like psychology of interrogations and court cases, and I don't do that at all. Like I don't talk about psychology. I'm more just I'm just a storyteller. I'm just telling you like from kind of A to B, the entire crazy case, bizarre case, or whatever, the batshitness of it. Whereas they're going very specifically psychology. So I got compared to them a few times, and it's kind of weird to me why you compare me to them. But they're excellent, very very talented at what to do, and I think it's so interesting. I wonder what kind of like do you have degrees and stuff? Because I know I think it's a couple of people behind it, but it's such an interesting idea. Um, Zara Baker. I think I have heard of that case. It rings a bell. I can't remember anything about it though. But again, it's okay, sorry. I'm like getting like I do these like mad tangents here. Where am I going? You both do a lot of interrogations. Um, oh, that's what the videos are always in suggestions. Oh, okay. Sorry, Tara. Yeah, Kristen. Yeah, the Watts. That was a video I did early in the channel as well. Oh, sorry. Is that yeah? Sorry. The one I wouldn't do is Shannon Christian and Christopher Newsom. Sorry, this is the names get confusing. That's the one I'm like not doing. Uh, where you was there a point in time when you're like, wow, this is huge? Yeah. Um, I think it was about maybe February-ish, 2019. Things just started taking off. For some reason, I never been able to figure out. YouTube just started kind of promoting my channel quite a lot in early 2019. Like I went from not that big to quite big very quickly. I never knew why, but yeah, that things kind of took off there. Uh, Thanks, Thomas. Mr. Ballin's channel. Do you do YouTube full time? I do, Amy. Yeah, I've been doing it full time for about a while. I bet you're not there. Oh yeah, thanks, Liza. Appreciate that. Did you invest dollars or the videos just do the magic and earn? I've never invested a penny in YouTube. Well, I mean, I've been, like software and stuff, but I've never like done advertising or something. What method would you use if to murder someone? Asking for a friend. Well, tell your friend. Just don't do it. Because as you can see, killers are fucking idiots because they always get caught. So I don't really see it's a good idea to be honest with you. But yeah. Be honest, have you ever played Hunt a Killer or Solve the Crime Word? I have, Josh. Actually, genuinely did play Hunt a Killer. I've only ever done two sponsorships. One was for Dashlane, and one was for Hunt a Killer. I did a few for Hunt a Killer, but like that's the only two companies I worked with. And Hunt a Killer, like it. I've only ever done those, and I've gotten a couple of other offers, but I'd only ever do it for products that I think actually are decent. And Hunt a Killer, they sent me 2 seasons. And I actually did really, really enjoy them both. There was one called Class 98 that was really interesting. I actually over Halloween, I bought one myself because I thought it was super interesting. So yeah, I actually would recommend it. Um, Sorry, okay. To whom do you wink at the very end of every episode? You, Tucker. You, specifically. Super chats. You being a patron is tip enough, really. I can't, and I wouldn't. I don't think I would, really. Honestly, this is only patrons, I think. So, yeah, like you being a patron is like supports the channel enough. Do you watch other channels on Instagram? No. There are a lot of great ones out there. I just don't because it's like I said to it. I just spoke about it there, but I feel it would influence me, and I do it you know, kind of for a day job, I guess, or whatever. So, what are your hobbies? Are you an ATL United fan? I don't really watch soccer, to be honest with you. Other than like the Euro Cup or the World Cup or something. It's the only times I ever really watch it. What are your hobbies outside of YouTube? Man, I'm really fucking boring. So, I like movies, video games, hiking, bouldering are two things which I enjoy but haven't done in so long. Actually, I've barely been like a kilometer outside the house in the last year, so I haven't actually been able to do anything. Lord Ravage, 3 to 4 days. Bit to do a video. Have you ever been truly haunted by a case? Highway Tears is the one that stuck with me the most for sure. Your style is imitated by others. Do you realize that? How did you find it? I didn't know. That's the highest compliment, I guess, if my style is imitated. How did you find your style? I think it's just natural, to be honest with you. Because if you go back to my early videos, I was talking about there not long ago, and very dry and very boring. And that was me trying to imitate what I thought it should be. So then I stopped and I was just like, here, feck this, like. So I just started kind of being more natural, I guess. What was your best Christmas present this year? I got a home planetarium. That's actually cool as shit. That's awesome. I got a watch that I'm not wearing. I probably should be. Any plans for that chapter live? Like a thing where people go to, like on stage or whatever? Not really. No plans as of yet. Who's your favorite YouTuber? Funhouse would be my favorite channel, probably, because I just think they're really funny. But I've been watching a lot of this guy, two guys actually. One is, I think his name is Brett Coleman, I think. It's like a football channel, like American football, and Set the Edge. They're two channels I've been watching a lot of lately. They just kind of break down, like, Brett Coleman. Yeah, I'm watching a lot of his videos lately. You know, if you follow your video came out yesterday, the Chiefs are vulnerable in the weirdest possible way. The Ravens' offense is an actual nightmare. Like that, just talking about football. So I'm watching a lot of that lately. The Highway Tears is definitely one I really want to revisit, though. What do you think happened to Maddie McCann? Man, what happened with that stuff? I thought like, the German guy. I actually never followed up with that. Was there some guy in Germany who had like a bunker or something? Never actually heard what happened with that. If anyone knows. Do you watch the channel Horror Stories? I'm not sure. I have no idea. No, I don't know Horror Stories. Do you have any YouTube friends? I don't know. No. Yeah, I'm in a group with other YouTubers recognized, like Night Docs, Expo, people like that. Would you do Strictly Come Dancing if you're asked? Man, you would love to see me dancing, because I am a great dancer. Everybody disagrees with that, but I am, because I think I am, and in my head I am. So yeah, I definitely would, and I want to. Do you play video games? Yeah, I love video games. Cyberpunk is amazing, by the way. It gets slated for the glitches and stuff, but it's actually amazing once you really get into it. I'm actually I was kind of disappointed, but the more I play it, the more I'm going to get blown away. But Saints will be in the Super Bowl this year. If they are, I'm not watching it. Is there a video on the channel now that you scrap and redo? There's a couple of videos I want to redo, and I probably will redo. Highway Tears being one. There's a couple of videos where more has come out, so I kind of want to redo / put more into it. Especially some videos in the early stuff, like from 2017, 2018. Like back when I wasn't really taking YouTube seriously. I think they're just not very good, so I'd like to redo them. So yeah, there probably will be some videos I'll redo, for sure. Not think about it, but yeah. Sorry. Okay. Can you do an Irish dancer in a street? We were all forced to do Irish dancing in school. It was so fun. Man, I had this teacher, Mrs. Caldwell was her name. Man, she's a real bitch. Yeah, man. Hate it. Used to always forget the Irish dancing shoes, of course. How did you become a Falcons fan? Who's your favorite player? I became a Falcons fan about 10 years ago. I think, see, one of my friends, he's a like they have a house in Tampa Bay, so he was a big NFL fan, and he got me and my other friend into a. So he supported the Bucks. The other friend supports the Eagles. I think I started supporting the Falcons because I think I was just reading book series this time. It's like kind of arbitrary, and I just been following him ever since. Favorite player, probably Koo nowadays. PlayStation or Xbox? PlayStation. Xbox is great, but just games like come on, lads. If you do a redate or do an update to go with it, yeah, of course. It wouldn't just be like a redo. It'd be like some videos. I think I made videos on cases. The video was like 10 minutes long, and now I'm like, man, if I did that, the video would be like I'd missed out so much information. There'd be so much more in it. You know what I mean? Old case updates. I did a case updates video last year. I should probably do it. I didn't do one this year because I didn't think I'd come across enough updates, but yeah. I might do one again. Honestly, it's just kind of, I didn't really think about it too hard. Serious question. How's your mental health been during lockdown? Fine, I think. I mean, it's been hard on everybody. It's been harder on a lot of people, way more than it has on me, so. Plus, I mean, I work from home anyway, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. It's kind of been a bit cooking shit, but I think we can all agree on that. Victoria, happy birthday. Well, happy birthday, Victoria. If I'm not talking to you tomorrow, which I probably won't be, but happy birthday. Would you consider making videos early available on Patreon, as I noticed some really old ones vanished? Yeah, probably would do early videos, but I mean, they're so bad. Like, it's not like early, like the quality is bad. I mean, I suppose I could, but there's nothing redeemable about them, I think. But I mean, everybody's like that, I suppose. Nobody's good at making videos when they start out, I think. Like anything. Samuel Little died recently. He did. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. It's like 90-something people he killed. Man, that's crazy. He was old enough. Need some updates on merch. Yes, I know. That's one thing in New Year now, which is now, because we're in New Year now. I need to do is I want to do new merch. Like, I kind of felt like the first merch, like there was some cool T-shirts and stuff there, but it was kind of almost like a trial. Some designs I really love, but I definitely want to narrow it down, get rid of some, and then add some new ones. Plus, I'm always like the quality of the T-shirts. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know, like the T-shirt printing and stuff. I really like to get in touch or something with like a proper one, you know. Man, I really should probably. I don't have time to do all this stuff. Any books you highly recommend? Oh man, there's one book I love. It was called, oh my god, what was it? It's written by Benioff, one of those guys who destroyed Game of Thrones. This is David Benioff. He actually has written a book. It's about his granddad in was it Leningrad during World War II? Like, it's kind of a true story, but it's told from his granddad's perspective. It's just really interesting, really funny. About surviving. It sounds a lot worse actually now when I'm explaining it than it actually is. It's like during World War II, and like the city is under siege by like the Germans, and his dad is like trying to survive in the city. But it's kind of funny. It's good. It's a good book. City of Thieves. That's what it's called. I'd recommend it. Do you ever look into serial killers in South America? Because the sheer number of victims per killer is insane. Dude, isn't that guy Pedro something? He was like the most number of people killed. Any cases you've done that hit you hard emotionally? Yeah. Highlight tears is always the number one thing that comes to my mind, to be honest with you. The Christmas Day bombing in Tennessee. Yeah, it did. It made news here in Ireland. Yeah. Okay. Do you ever consider promoting your Patreon? I know I'm pretty shit at like self-promoting, to be honest. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I just kind of feel like people would be annoyed at it or something. I mean, support I guess more than enough, so I'd rather people just sit back and enjoy the videos. Have you seen The Mandalorian? Yeah, I love The Mandalorian. It's so good. I was blown away by season 2. The end of it was insane. It was honestly so good. Way better than the season 1. first couple episodes of season 1, I was like, it's kind of shit. Like it's a bit like kind of Power Rangers or something, and they got so much better. Like it really went like that. So good, such a good show. Would you ever do TikTok? No, straight up no. Hi Candy, Happy New Year. Can I make the screen bigger? You mean me? Okay, sure. That's a pretty good idea because I'm actually not actually showing anything on the screen. So, okay. Man, next time I do a live stream, I'm definitely gonna have it like a lot proper. This is kind of shit, like the way I'm doing it. Do you get paranoid now? I I'm pretty. I think I'm pretty good at like compartmentalizing. How many tattoos do you have? I have this one here. Oh wait, if you can see that one. And then it's like a triangle, and then I got like birds here. That's it. How does Ireland feel about Conor McGregor? Do you guys like him? Some guys like him. I hate him. I think he's a dickhead, to be honest. Do you guys play disc golf in Ireland? Probably. Any theories as to why the US has the most serial killers? I don't know. It's pretty something to do with the media there, and I don't think in other countries it gets as much attention. Oh, Charlie's here. Do you guys want to see Charlie? There he is. Will I put him on the TV or on the screen? Okay. Nobody. There's Charlie. Say hi, Charlie. That's Charlie. I don't know if you can see his tail. He's kind of going, rambling about. Okay, I think I'll probably just like get him out of here. Come on, buddy. Ow. Okay, I'll just leave him. He was like, kind of going mad there. So, you saw Mike's bum. Oh shit! Now I do need to delete this. I shouldn't know where he's going. Okay, so, right, he is a diva. He's a little shitbag. Okay. Did you see Mike's butt? I don't actually have a butt. I've got like it's like kind of goes. It's like an inverted butt. It's just like there's nothing there. Can we go for a pint? I'd love to go for a pint. I can't actually remember the last time I went for a pint. I think it's been very long. I haven't been in the pub in so long. Make your face bigger. Do I have to? Okay, that's as big as it's getting. No, I don't know where I haven't seen Hedgehog in a while, actually. He's usually eating Charlie's food. And I haven't seen him in ages. I don't know. I'm sure he's around. How tall are you? Like 5'10", 5'11", maybe? On a good 5'12" on a good day. But I think I'm like 5'10", 5'11". Average. Average, I hope. Legs up to your back. Yeah, pretty much around. Yeah, it's legs. It's just legs all the way. In my sweatpants here. All right. Okay. You got two necks. Do you like ska? Did you know ska came before reggae? No. I don't actually know any ska. I don't think I've ever listened to ska ever. Favorite TV shows? Man, Succession is the shit. Oh, wait. Picture you've covered. Wait, what? Can you? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I forgot to press the transition button. Okay, now it's bigger. Sorry, I was making it bigger on the studio end and not on the. I told you this was a nightmare. Okay, so now it should be bigger. Yeah, that was Bruce Green joke. Glad you caught that. Okay, sorry about that. I told you I'm an idiot. I don't know how to figure the streaming stuff out. Okay, should be okay now. I hope. Um, will this entire feed be later available later? Yeah, I'll put it on Patreon after. So I'm sure there's people who are watching this now. If you've made it about an hour into it and you're watching this later, fair play. um, but yeah, this will be put up. Okay, it's weird seeing walls and stuff. I know. No, just like black backdrop. Kind of eerie, actually. I don't like it. Okay. All right. So should I? Sorry, damn it, Bubba. I noticed a lot of your old content used to focus more on the stuff Expo or Nightmind had cornered, or folks like them. What made you want to shift to more true crime stories? Again, it wasn't conscious that I moved from like internet mysteries to true crime. It was kind of just naturally just happened. I was just more interested in them. That's kind of I started off doing like kind of sciencey stuff, and then I did some internet mysteries and some like spooky stories, and then I did a couple of ARGs, and it just kind of naturally just kept going. And I was like, because internet mysteries, well, I think a lot of them are really interesting. Most of them are fucking bullshit, and there's nothing there. There's nothing to them. You know what I mean? Whereas I started doing more true crime. I was like, man, this is actually real. Like true crime, like some internet mysteries. It's just an ARG. Oh, you know what I mean? There's nothing there. It's just all fake. So I started doing true crime because I was like, wow, this is actually something that happens. Would you consider doing organized crime stories, like crazy ones? Always open to it. Now you're in the next day. How is the third? Oh yeah, holy shit, I am. Whoa. I don't know, let me tell you. It's alright, I think. Still alive. Would you ever cover cases like OJ or John Bonet? Probably not. To be honest, that's why I wouldn't cover like Manson or like Bundy or somebody like that. Like these really well-known serial killers. Like they've been done to death. It's nothing really. I don't think I could add to or make it interesting. I mean, I'd be telling you a story you've heard 100 times. Uh, can we do true crime discussion next time? Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Michelle, be totally open to doing that. Like actually having this like focused instead of me just kind of going on tangents. You should look into Guy Turcotte from Canada. Hi, Mike from Port Coquitlam. Oh man, Robert Picton's stomping ground. Um, okay. Oh hey, yeah, happy birthday, Victoria. It is your birthday here. Any snow you're not gonna was no, it like never snows here. If we get more than like 5 centimeters of snow, or like 2 inches or whatever, the whole country shuts down. Like you aren't going anywhere. You're staying home. Like so yeah, we don't do snow in Ireland. Um, do you think you know what to do if you find a body in the woods? Probably call the police. That's a good one. Um, would you consider doing a less formal format about a true crime story? Yeah, definitely. Probably when I do the travel videos. I definitely think I'll do them probably in a different format because I like to film a lot more in location. I guess it would kind of almost be like part because I was supposed to do a road trip across in California and it was all booked. It's like it'd be like 10 days, and then of course COVID, so we couldn't. But I think it'd be kind of almost like kind of true crime vlog. I could try it out. I don't know. The bonus stuff would be up on Patreon anyway. I don't know how a full video would work like that, but I'd definitely be interested in like experimenting. Do you ever struggle for content ideas, or are you sat in a whole stack? Yeah, I struggle for content ideas a lot, actually. Even though I have a huge list, like you've seen the list, it's very big. Sometimes I'm like, there's almost too many topics, and I'm like, I don't know where to begin, like which one to do next. Especially because like there's been like So I show you the big list in this thingy, right? Like all these topics here, but like not all of them will make videos. So I could spend 2 days researching into one, and then I'm like, that story's fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like it's bored. Like it's not video. There's nothing there. You know what I mean? So it's happened a few times, and it'd be quite annoying. But no, yeah, I'm nearly always fun. But sometimes, yeah, it can get kind of like you get kind of stressed trying to find something that you think is interesting. You kind of get frustrated. But yeah. Hi Mike, have you thought about covering more abuses by law enforcement, like the Vikings or other racist gangs? The Vikings are an anti-black, and the territory are sure. I'd never actually heard of that before, but that sounds crazy. Um, yeah, I mean, I think my stories have definitely had a mixture of law enforcement being absolute fucking dis- dickheads, like messing up stuff, but then there's also been lots of stories of cops being amazing. So it's definitely mixed there. So um, yeah, it's blast and finish. Isn't it just always snow there? Is there anything but snow? It's probably the country shuts down when it stops snowing. Will you ever grow out the stash again? I'll just get a pen and just go like do a few dabs, and the moustache will be back because it looks like that. Or just get a hunk of shit and rub it against my upper lip, and then it looks like the moustache is back. Um, who does your merch design? Um, why do you like it? Your list appears to be extremely off the wall rare. What are the names? No, they're all suggestions, or nearly all of them are suggestions. Directory of local U.S. governments. That actually be really good. But no, they're nearly all suggestions that you guys have sent in. I get probably, I don't know how many suggestions every day, like a lot. Um, Not all of them, of course, will make it into videos, but that's where the bulk of my content comes from now. Do you have a Discord server? Maybe, yeah. Do you not have? When you join Patreon, you should get a link to it. If you're on Patreon and you go to my membership tab, which should be, sorry, if you go to it should be the central tab when you go into Patreon. It'll be that shows you all the bonuses there. It should be a link to the Discord there. Okay, sorry. Did you ever think you'd be heading for 1 million subscribers? No. No, honestly, no. I know some people say, no, no, I did, but they secretly did. I genuinely never thought that. I was like, if I think it's like, I'm actually getting close to 1 million, and I kind of, it doesn't really affect me. Hitting 100 was the only goal I ever had. After that, I was like, I don't really care. Um, so going close to 1 million is like, I mean, it's amazing, but it's like, I don't know. I never really thought it would happen. I guess it doesn't feel real, you know? I don't know. Sarah, where is the best place to, or best way to send suggestions? Anyway, DM me on Patreon, um, or on Discord, or on email. Email is usually one of the best ways. DMing me on Twitter or Instagram is probably the worst ways because I have my unread inbox and that. I actually really need to turn off DMs because it's just probably about a couple of hundred, I'd say maybe close to 1,000 unread messages in my like Twitter and Instagram DM thing. But I can't get through them all. There's like literally no way I can go through them all, and I just have huge anxiety when I even just look at it. So I need to turn that off. It's just like, because I'm sure pissing people off as well by not responding to their messages. Would you be interested in traveling once we're able to travel again and maybe come to States or something? Yes, Lord, that's definitely what I want to do. As I said, I booked it all booked back in springtime last year. It won't be springtime this year. I'd say things will hopefully be back to normal by summer, so it'll probably be autumn by the time I can get to go to the States. I was thinking I want to go to New York. My brother lives in New York, so I want to go to New York and go to Boston and like maybe around New England. Put something I want to do there. Have you ever been to Australia? No, I'd love to go to Australia though. I've always wanted to go to Australia. I think it looks insane, beautiful. Um, I wasn't trying to cover up there. It could be insane and beautiful. But any beer recommendations? This one is like not great. It's fine. It's just lager. Like Sierra Nevada is like my go-to. beer. Have you ever looked into Missing 411? Yeah, I made a video on Missing 411. Again, that's probably an early video. Probably about 2 years ago now. Early, it's like 2 years ago. It's actually not that long. Yeah, I think it's there's nothing really to it. I think people just generally do go missing in the woods. I don't think there's like supernatural shit that, what's his face, your man? David Paulides. I don't think there's much to that. Sorry, just having all this up. Have you linked with any other YouTubers? Yeah, I worked with Mr. Davis, Nexpo, Night Docs, a few others. They're all good guys. Okay. Come to Philly. I've been to Philly, Michael, or is it Mihal? Stiltner. I'll call you Mike. I've been to Philly once before. I loved it. Went to a Eagles game. Man, Eagles lost to the Cowboys. It's some scary shit, let me tell you. I never felt more unsafe than walking out of the link and surrounded by a lot of drunk Eagles fans. We were there on the Eagles side, like we were supporting the Eagles. Okay, are you in lockdown today in Ireland from COVID? Yeah, we are. We went back into lockdown in Ireland 2 days ago. I think it was on the 1st, New Year's Day. Or maybe it was on New Year's Eve. I think it was on New Year's Eve we went in. New Zealand looks amazing too. Absolutely. Okay, right, I need to like start getting to these questions on Patreon, but man, this chat is fun. Okay. I do, Katie, yeah. He's been living there for about 10 years now. I don't think he'll ever come back. He has his life there, like. I didn't know that. Cobalt, that's Sierra Nevada's not made in the mountains. That's interesting. Jim Beam, yeah, I've had Jim Beam maybe those times. It's good stuff. I mean, it's alright. There's one Bullet, that's a bourbon I really like. I've been drinking a lot lately. Thanks, Perry. I've never been to Atlanta, but I support your football team, even through the worst times. And I'd love to go. Love to see it. Alright, okay. Oh man. Oh, sorry, Jamie Kloss. My God, I forgot. I've privated that video so long ago, and I meant to put it back. Somebody messaged me. It could have been yourself to put it back, and I totally forgot to. I need to. Do you like Father Ted? Yes. Father Ted is amazing. It's like one of the greatest shows ever made. I am a Falcons fan. Yeah. I'm not wearing any of my Falcons stuff right now. Look at this. Got a selection box. Do you guys have selection boxes wherever you live? It's like a box filled with different chocolate stuff. I don't know, maybe they just do them in Ireland. I mean, I'm sure they do them in the UK too, but I don't know if anybody else has selection boxes. Some people had never heard of a selection box before, and I thought it was insane. There you go. Okay, sorry. All right, like I said, I should get to these questions on Patreon. But like I said, we're having such a good time here. Ask some questions. Okay, so I'm probably gonna miss people's questions. If I do, just remind me. I know it's not Christmas, Anna, if you don't get a selection box. It only starts when you get Christmas. When you get a selection box. I think there's a few over there. Can't beat them. All right. Yeah, I know. Wait. Every time Arthur Blank comes down, it's. He must know by now that Falcon's going to lose once he comes down the field. He still does. I think this is my plan, right, for what the Falcons should do in the off-season when they presumably lose to the Bucs tomorrow. Just get rid of everybody, build team around Koo. Just every death weight and every drive we can just get 60 yards and just Koo will just nail it. Although he did miss one last week, so. Alright, do you watch the show Dateline? Who's your favorite Dateline reporter and why isn't it? I don't actually watch Dateline. We don't get Dateline over here. We have no selection boxes and advent calendars. We have advent calendars too. Advent calendars are different. That's just with the one little piece of chocolate behind the thingy. And this one that you open the date. This one is a different thing. Okay, sorry. Are you lefty or righty? Righty. Sampler. Okay. But are samplers available all year round, or is it just at Christmas time? That's the question. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, selection boxes are only at Christmas. All right. Okay. I should get to these questions. When will we get another conspiracy captain? Like I said, hopefully I would definitely do it again. They're honestly probably the funnest videos to make. I just haven't come across any kind of conspiracy. I've done like the big ones, like chemtrails and flat Earth and Denver Airport, um, and all the other ones are just like so political. It's just like, oh my god, this is a fucking nightmare. I'm not like getting into that kind of stuff. I don't want to talk about political stuff in general. So it just seems like they all are. When you talk about conspiracies nowadays, it's immediately like a political thing, and I'm like, I just kind of want to talk about like some batshit stuff. So it would have to be kind of an interesting one. I haven't come across any, but it's never say never. Like I've never ruled it out or anything. I put on the captains. I don't even know where it is. Do you believe in supernatural beings? I don't know. I don't think so. Never say never. I've never experienced anything like kind of creepy like that, like with ghosts and stuff or aliens or whatever. But so I don't know. From Dundalk. Dundalk is I don't know where if your friend is really from Dundalk, it's in Louth and Dundalk. You can tell I said it. Because I lived not too far away and I've been through Dundalk a few times. Dundalk is a dump. It really is. One of my close friends went to college there and just, man. It's like, if any of you guys are touristing around Ireland, Dundalk, and you can cross that off your list before you even step off the plane. Would you consider doing cases like Jack the Ripper or Lizzie Borden? Probably not. I wouldn't have anything against old cases, but I don't know. I guess again, it's kind of like the most popular, famous cases. It's kind of like I don't feel like I'd be telling anything new, but I don't know. Oh, thanks, Ennis. Please make a video on one of the crimes from Central NY. There's been a few. I've done some ones on New York recently, but yeah, sure. Any recommendations? Let me know. How far do you live from the Hellfire Club? 30 minutes? About. What's your most viewed video? Elise Lam, Jodi Arias, maybe Skylar Nice, maybe, I'm not sure. Scary Poppins, I passed over your single question. Sorry, what was your question? It's hard to single. No. Oh, your single question. No, I'm not single. I'm sorry. I'm probably actually missing quite a few of your questions. If I am, I apologize. It's kind of coming quick and fast, and I tend to go on tangents. Oh, sorry, Rayan. I answered your question. Can't remember what it was. Where do you go to suggest cases? Just message me on Patreon. Or just email me is probably the best way, to be honest with you. Okay. Most watched disturbing case of Nico Jenkins. That was a crazy case. Sorry, don't mind me. Alright, okay, I should probably get to the Patreon questions. Because there's like 71 comments on this thread, and I should probably start going through it a little bit at least. Okay. You need to freaking ask questions. I do. So, Rob Trudy. Go Bills. Yes, go Bills. Go Bills are going to be my team support for the playoffs. You know, they're likable. They're hard workers. I like them. Bianca Devins, was that the person who got her head cut off on like video? It was on like live stream on YouTube or something? Yeah. Okay. Okay, questions. Sorry, I just want to make sure I try and answer as many of them as I can. I hope you're okay, Tara, by the way. He does. Have you set a date yet? No. No. Okay. Shannon, what is your favourite part of Ireland? Dunmorreast, I really like. Howth, I really like. Dublin, I actually just love Dublin. Not sure if tourists would like Dublin that much, because parts of it can be kind of shitty, but it's got charm. to it. Like, I love the zoo, and there's a place called the Dead Zoo, which is the Natural History Museum in Dublin. And I love it. It's so cool because it's literally like from the 1800s. Natural History Museum, like it's literally like that. Like the models and the stuffed animals and stuff, they're like pretty shit, but they're super old. They're like 100 years old. It's such a nice building, and it's not like a modern natural history museum like you go into. I'm sure like you have in America or stuff. It's literally like you walked in there from like Charles Darwin's time. It's so old school. I love it there. It's really really nice. If you're visiting Dublin, I'd recommend going to Natural History Museum. You probably think it's awful, but it's I don't know. It's just kind of nice. It's just very. It feels like you're going back in time when you go in there. How far are you from Harland and Wolff? It's on a bucket list trip for me. That's in Belfast. So that's in the UK. It's not in Ireland. Well, it's in Northern Ireland, but that's yeah. Um, so probably about an hour by maybe 2 hours by train. It's up in Belfast. I was there once. I think it wasn't actually for the Titanic. It was for a Game of Thrones exhibition because I'm a fucking nerd. Uh, but yeah. Have you been to the Natural History Museum in London? Yeah, I think I have once when I was a kid because I loved the dinosaurs and it was really, really cool. I think I tried to go there recently, like last year, but I think I was in a rush to catch a plane and the queue was super long. So I couldn't get in, but I really like to go back to London. Actually, I really want to go back to London. London is awesome. Love it. Um, sorry, where am I? What am I doing? Gosh, it's just... Um, Melissa, no, I don't. There's a lot of great ones out there. Simply, I don't watch other true crime users because we cover the same stuff, and in my spare time, I tend to watch like comedies and stuff and like lighthearted things, and so I don't really listen to many true crime podcasts or true crime documentaries. Although I did watch the one about the Yorkshire Ripper over Christmas. That was alright. It wasn't bad. Um, Favorite country in Europe? Sorry about that. Where was I? Oh, I can't remember what I was asking or answering. Shit. Sorry about that, guys. Um, oh yeah, I have been on for like an hour and a half. Oh my god. Oh my yeah. And I haven't even started answering questions. Okay. Who was that? Somebody just telling me to kick Charlie out. He doesn't sleep inside. He's an outdoor cat. Okay. Sorry. Favorite country EU. Sorry, re all the first. Northern Italy is probably well, I don't know my favorite, but it's the most beautiful place I've ever been in my life was Italy, Northern Italy, like around Milan and Como, Lake Como and stuff. It's probably the most beautiful place I've ever been in my life. Favorite? I don't know. Been to France, Germany, Hungary, Italy, UK. Um, Probably Italy. I really liked Italy. Uh, I love how interested you are in that. Oh man. Okay. Favorite musicians: Interpol are my favorite band of all time. And Springsteen. Simply Interpol and Springsteen. Um, okay. I got like two questions here, so hopefully this is going a bit smoother than it was at the start. Okay. Alejandro J. Soto. Are you going back to doing intro into Mysteries of the Captain? Man, it's like the fifth time you asked that question. Um, yeah, maybe. I'm not saying yes, but I'm saying it's definitely not out of the thing. Out of the words, brain. I might do it again. Depends. But I'm not planning on it anytime soon. I'm really enjoying doing true crime. And like I said, I just make videos about the kind of topics I'm enjoying at the moment. So I might do if something really interesting come up, but I have no plans to at the moment. He's secretary. Yeah. Carlos D, favorite bass player. Man, yes. Same. He actually is my favorite bass player too. He's the reason I actually started playing bass. He's also an absolute dickhead. Personality wise, he seems like a horrible person. But probably my favorite bass player of all time. Incredible. Um, Alright. Thanks a million for that one. Let's move on. Um, Okay. I should get back to those Patreon questions. Sorry. Okay. Emily Powell. Are there any more follow-up videos planned? Yeah, I mean, none. Well, I suppose none really planned. One case actually I want to do is the McStay case. I did that once, but I think the court case finished, so I'd like to revisit that one. I think. I mean, maybe I will. I say I like to revisit it. I haven't actually revisited it yet. Maybe I'll revisit it and be like, actually won't make a video about this. But that's one that's on my radar. Do more lives in the future. Oh man. Not sure. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Man. Okay. Where am I going? Highway of Tears, as Carol said. Yeah, that's probably the one case. Because I think, I mean, that video is up on the channel at the moment. I think it's only like 15 minutes long, maybe. I want to do it like a proper, like, real long one. Like 40 minutes or like an hour long one or something. Because I think it's a case that I think never gets as much attention as it deserves for how it is. Night, Barapoop. I'm sure I'm butchering your name. But good night. Thank you for joining. Thanks a million. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? I don't know where I see myself next week. So I'll see. I never have an answer for that question. Because I didn't see myself doing YouTube, true crime YouTube full time 2 years ago. Or even pretty a year. Well, no, I was doing it full time for about a year and a half. But like 2 years ago, I don't even think I saw it. So as a possibility of something that I could do. I mean, it is my hobby, you know. So I don't know. I don't even know where to, like, I don't know. Oh, I'm glad your pronunciation is fine. A Give It a Goo shirt. Okay, I think that I've gotten the votes here for there will be a Give It a Goo t-shirt. All right, promise. Remind me, but there will be a Give It a Goo t-shirt, 100%. Okay, Haley Gale. How did you start getting into crime like videos? I mean, I just always had an interest in kind of true crime, and just started making videos about it. Really, like I said, it was a natural kind of progression. Um, Favorite case you've covered? I don't have a favorite case to be honest with you, but Highway of Tears is one. It's not my favorite. I don't know if I could say a favorite one, but it's one that stuck with me the most. Whenever I think of cases I've covered, it's usually the first one that comes to my mind. I think I don't know. I've covered quite a lot. I don't have a favorite one. I would say, or do I? I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I'm not very good at answering these questions off the top of my head. I need to like take a look at the channel. Okay, actually, yeah. Here, let me actually just take a look at the channel. Shut up, me. I don't want that autoplay stuff. Okay. Ever think of writing a book? I don't think I'd be very good. I don't know if I'm a good writer, but I don't know. It's like kind of like the podcast thing. It's like the way everybody kind of writes a book or has a podcast these days, and it's like, are people actually really that interested in like hearing what you have to say though? Like, you know what I mean? That's kind of what I would be thinking about myself. It's like me writing books. Like, am I not? Maybe, but would anybody actually give a shit? Like, I don't know if I have anything that interesting to say. I feel like a lot of days people nowadays are making podcasts and writing books, but it's like you're probably more interested in what you have to say than other people are. So I don't know. What's the one thing you want to do when everything's normal today? Again, go out for dinner, get wasted. Um, Serious question. Favorite dessert? I actually don't really eat dessert that much. I'm more like a starter guy. I don't really eat sweets that much. How many times have you said hi with tears and Q&As? Too many times. Um, uh, okay, sorry. So I'm looking through some of my videos of some ones that like I thought were really interesting. Um, okay, sorry. Let me just here so I can see the chat as well. Okay, that one was really interesting because it was like a guy on a mission, and I thought that was super interesting. I remember when I started reading into it, it sounded like a plot of a movie. The Dwight Jones story about he was like killing everybody who was involved in his divorce. So I thought that was crazy. This one, two serial killers, obviously is insane. That one was interesting because of the hotel, I guess, is linked to it. Joe Guy Jr. Trying to look at ones I like. That was one of the most disturbing ones for sure. That one I really liked. I just thought it was super interesting and I'd never heard of it before. That one was good. I like that one. This one is actually, I thought this one was, I really liked this one. It was like a really, I guess, enjoyable to make. If you can say that. That one I actually liked too. Again, it was like a story I'd never heard before. For some reason, he does the interview at the very end of it, if you've seen the video, and it was almost kind of likable. Oh man, I should really get back to those Patreon questions, huh? Oh my god, swear to god. I'm like getting distracted every 2 seconds. We didn't see what you see? Oh, I was looking at the... Oh my god, sorry, I'm the worst person ever. I keep forgetting to move my big fat head. For fuck's sake. Alright. Oh my god. I really need to make sure I move this shit. Okay, now, I'm putting myself up here. Mini-me. Alright. Here, I was looking at this. The Chin-Chan. The old Chan. Yeah, thank you, KJ. I need a bit more practice with the old... A bit of the old live streaming, you know yourself. So yeah, there were some ones I really liked. That one I thought was really interesting. It's probably one of my more requested cases too. That one is crazy. Those pictures of him dressed in the like big serious head, and him dressed in like bikini and shit. It's pretty fucking funny. That one again, man on a mission. Oh yeah, Daybell's trial starting. Man, that's gonna be interesting. That'll probably be. That's part 2 right there, so it'll probably be part 3 as well. That one's good. I'm pretty sure he tried to kill his wife. That was crazy. Yeah, I'm trying to look through right now to see like what cases that really stuck out to me, because I keep getting asked that, like, what's my favorite case or what case stuck with me the most. I'm trying to look through them now to be reminded of what I've covered. Which one's really like... Ezra McCandless for sure actually is one as well. Yeah, that one. Van Breda, Christmas Carnation. Sean Great. Man, I've covered so many cases. I think it's like 250 maybe videos. Sean Great, yeah, that was an interesting one. Oh my god, I can't believe I've actually made this many videos. But you can see, it's like, you can kind of see here's when the content changed from like, this is kind of just true crime, and then it's like, kind of internet mystery, and it's kind of like a spooky thingy, kind of internet mystery, and you can see this is kind of when I started changing from, it says a year ago, but this was actually, this was 2018. So, you know, so it's kind of natural because it's kind of like true crime, like it was kind of always true crime there, and then it kind of got more and more, and now it's kind of pretty much it. But you see all these videos are like spooky internet stuff. But like these ones I'm not going to redo. Like some of these videos are honestly, lads, here, some of my old stuff is like, it's pretty shit. Like thumbnails are horrible. So I fucking hate seeing myself on thumbnail. But like some of these ones, well, this one, or no, sorry, where is it? This, no, not that one. This one, Texas Killing Fields, like, that's 9 minutes long, you know what I mean? It's like, man, I'm pretty barely, I basically just gave you a summary of it, like, it's not a very good video to me. You know what I mean? You're basically just touching it. Where's Highway of Tears? Is that here? Am I looking at that? How long was that one? Is that even here? I'm not like looking at it, am I? I probably am. Oh, yeah, there's a missing 411 by the way. Somebody asked about that earlier. Hey Mike, wallpaper is kind of not en vogue right now. What wallpaper? The wallpaper of my computer? That's Red Dead Redemption 2. That's like the greatest game ever made. I hands down think it's the greatest game ever made, by the way. This. Do you ever play it? If you're a gamer, this is like the greatest game ever made. It's a cowboy game. It is so good. Sorry. All right, back to where I was. Okay. I'm trying to think. Where is it? Oh, behind me? Oh, sorry, the actual real life wallpaper. Oh, yeah. No, this isn't my house. So, oh, there it is. See, Highway of Tears, right? That's the case that's so good the most. Look how it's only 9 minutes long. It's less than 10 minutes long. So, like, see, that's why I'm like, some of these ones I really want to redo. Like, you know what I mean? So, that's one I'm definitely going to redo. Like, that's why I think, like, I'll probably end up privating some of these old ones and just redo them. You know what I mean? Like 9 minutes and 56 seconds. Like my average video now, like is like 30 minutes, 25 minutes ish. Sorry, I told you I would go on these tangents. Okay, all right. Now, Patreon questions. Let's get back to it. All right, enough faffing about, guys. You've been distracting me enough. Hi from Kilkenny. My family's from Kilkenny. Can you tell us why you had to take down a story a month or two ago? That was the Nancy Howard. It was requested to take it down, and I did. It'll probably be at some point again. I won't get into it why, but you'll see when I upload it. Have you ever thought of writing a book? Did I not answer that already? Maybe. How do you acquire the police interviews when you do videos? They're all publicly available. I've never had to. I get that answer a lot about the footage and stuff where I get it from. I've never had to use the Freedom of Information Act or anything. It's all publicly available. It's either on YouTube or more than likely, nearly always in court footage. They'll show the interview in the court footage. So there, those kind of places. Thanks, Lisa. That's really kind of you to say. Okay, I need to get back to these Patreon questions, guys. Come on. Okay. Oh, the Haley question part 2. Do you have to submit a public records request? I'm sure for some stuff you do, but no, I have never done it. Did you go to university? Yeah, I did. I went to Dublin City University, and I went to University College Dublin, but I dropped out of there after 1 year, and then I went back and worked, and then went back to college. Ryan, Max, and Jimmer. Good, I think. I was talking to them not too long ago. Yeah, I think they seem fine. They're all working away. They're all working hard. You guys, yes, Katie, thanks for reminding. Okay, Haley part 2. What would you also, if you weren't doing YouTube, what do you think you'd be doing? Probably. Well, see, I started making YouTube videos for a couple of reasons, but as I said, one of them was that I wanted to get back into video editing. So ideally, I'd be working in video editing, not for like movies or anything like that. Like I used to work as a video editor for an airline, making internal videos, like for staff. Like it was safety videos. So say like a plane hit another plane, I would make, okay, this is what happened, etc., etc. Don't do it, pilot. Don't press the big red button that says crash now. So that was one of the reasons why I started making videos, because I wanted to practice editing and have it on my resume like more portfolio. So that's why. Have you ever had requests from law enforcement case officials to take down content? No. I don't think so. No. Great song, about Highway of Tears. Oh, night, Hannah. Okay. All right. Okay, Sarah, has constantly researching the uglier side of human nature changed your sympathy or changed your view of society, people anyway, or made you think differently in any situation? No. Honestly, no, it hasn't. It hasn't actually changed how I think at all, really. I haven't got like paranoid or had night. I think I might have had nightmares about one case, but no, not really. Have you ever written hovercraft? No. Um, okay. Okay, Michael, Goo already answered that one earlier on tonight, but it's I don't know. Where to Goo your time is? My time is Ireland. Yeah, pretty much Republic of Ireland, just outside Dublin. Um, do you have the same 10? Do you have 10 of the same shirt on a railed cupboard? No, it's the same shirt. I just washed it, but yes, it is the same shirt. I take it off after I've been filming. Like I said, it's I usually wear black. I wear black like nearly all my clothes is black. But then I just have this floating big white head, my big fat white head circling in the corner. It just looks weird. Um, all right. Oh, night, Carly. Oh my God, it's like 20 to 1. Okay. How long has this been going on for? Like 2 hours? What do you consider your role purpose here in a strange universe? Why are we here? I have no idea. That's a good question. I have a few more of these before I ask it. Would you edit for RTE as your horse outside? My horse is always outside. No, I actually hate RTE, to be honest with you. I don't like RTE at all. It's, they're, it's, that needs to be just, I just get angry when I think of RTE about how. Also, for those of you who don't know, RTE is like the state broadcast. It's like the BBC in Ireland, and it's just terrible. They're very bad at what they do, and they have the same 5 percenters present everything, and it's just not good. The content is just not good. Sorry. Are there any cases you won't touch as they're too disturbing? Yeah, the Christopher Newsom Shannon Christian one. Yeah. Time flies and 100 people are staring at you while they talk. Yeah. I think I've just been talking so much. I need to drink more. Um, should you do this more? You should do this more often. Thanks, Andy. Um, no pressure. Sorry, I'll make myself bigger, by the way. No pressure. Yeah, sorry. Oh my God, I'm such an idiot. Okay, no, thank you. No pressure to answer every question. I'm sorry if I'm gonna miss questions, guys, and I'm sorry if I do. Um, okay, I'm big now. You see my big head. Sweet. So I'm sorry if I missed your question. But I'll try to get it out today. Um, okay, questions. Do you dream about your cases after death? Very, very rarely. No, I tend to like leave. Like I get up, and I'm working away, and I'm researching, or I'm writing, or I'm, editing, or whatever I'm doing. And I tend to like kind of leave it, park it there. I think when Happy New Year, Mum to Tom and Harry 2020. Happy New Year to you too. Thanks, Angeline. Fahy. It's really nice. No, I tend to just park it. I think I'm pretty good at compartmentalizing. Um, when you make decision which cases to choose, do you have anything in your mind that you focus stay away from? What are your rules when deciding a case? Kids is one. That's usually kind of like I said, I've covered kids with kids cases of kids disappearing, current hormone, the Eurocuns and stuff like that. It's generally kids and death is like, no. Basically, the number one rule for me when I'm picking a case is how crazy it is. The more batshit, and it's like, oh, that's unbelievable, the more likely I am to do it. Do you get lots of offers for sponsorships? I get them very regularly. I don't tend to respond. Um, I don't like doing sponsorships, really, unless I really like the product. I hate standing there for like 2 minutes at the start of every video. Hey, sponsored by. Use my code, chapter. Feel like a bit of a gobshite, to be honest. So that's why I don't do it very often. Okay, where is I? Liz, I was planning on visiting my grandparents' place in Kenmare. when I do come, can I buy you a pint? Absolutely, I will never say no to a free pint. I think somebody else might have said they were coming to Ireland at some point as well. I can't remember where, but yes, I'll never say no to a pint. When did you actually realize that you could do YouTube full time? Um, I was actually in college. I was doing a college course. It was an online college course pre-COVID. It was a computer course, and it just kind of happened then at the time. Like I wasn't working at all, and it just kind of happened. So when the college course ended, instead of going and getting a job, which the college course ended this time last year, so it's actually kind of a good timing because the college course ended right as COVID started, which would have made getting a job very difficult. So I was actually very lucky. Um, what dish do you cook best? I cook a really good, seriously. All right, lads, here, listen. I've got to pause this for a second because I'm actually quite a good cook. I do a spaghetti carbonara, but it's super good. So you get your spaghetti, pancetta, right? Mushrooms, no chicken, and you use. I got this recipe from the New York Times. It's two cheeses. It's you use Parmesan cheese and you use Pecorino cheese and grate them with a couple of eggs. You don't use cream at all. A lot of people use cream in carbonara. I don't use cream. And then it's that. It's so good. It's so good. Seriously, make it. You'll be. I'll take your thanks now. Um, do you believe dogs have lips, or is that just mouth gums? I think it's. Aren't lips just gums on the outside? That's what I was. I never thought about it though. So, gum lips are just outie gums. Do you alone, or do you ask you to work with them? I think some. I'm not sure if I think I've gotten some pretty emails from like production companies, but no, I do everything alone. I don't really want to work with anybody. I think I'd be too much of a micromanager as well. If like say I asked somebody to edit a video for me, I'd be like, no, I don't like that. So I don't think I would like to have anybody work for me, unless it was like research or something. How old are you, Mike? 30. Have you always been a fan of true crime? I have. 40 MCR concert. I actually bought 4 tickets for the MCR concert. I'm not going. The one that was supposed to be held in Dublin, summer just gone. I bought tickets for my friends. 4 of them were all going because they were all mad about MCR when they were teenagers. I never actually listened to them as a teenager, so it was like kind of a couple of Christmas, like it was like birthday presents all at the same time. Please, I'll take a pint when I get to Atlanta, Perry. Thank you. Thanks to Bordeaux. Does Patreon help you out keep working on YouTube full time? It does, yeah. I don't think I'd be able video if I was. I think if I wasn't doing YouTube full time, they're pretty big. 1 video every 2 weeks, I would say, instead of 2 a week. So I'm very happy. Plus, but I mean, I'm very lucky. Thanks to you guys. Have you looked into the Thelma Krill case from Manitoba? I think it's on my list. I'm not sure if I have, to be honest with you, but I'm pretty sure it's written down. That name sounds very familiar. I think it's somewhere here in my big old dirty list of like about 300 cases. But sorry, it is there. I was born in 1990. Yeah, the Italian hand thing. What did I do? Cooking with chapter. That's a good idea. That's what I'll use this another chapter side channel for. Cooking with chapter. I like that. It's a good idea. Aren't they, Casper? Aren't they just though? What do you think they are? Aren't lips just outside gums? You ordered spaghetti. I love Korean. Or you want spaghetti? Korean food is probably like my new favorite food. That's one of the things actually when COVID is over. There's a really good Korean restaurant in Dublin where you want to go to. All right. Bye, Ruby. Shirley, do you work your day job like a regular job, or does it take over your life? I try to work it like a regular job. It doesn't end to work it that way. I probably work most days. Probably work too much, to be honest. Yeah. So sorry, I just want to check if this is playing right. Yeah. Yeah. I try and do like Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. Take weekends off. Never works that way though. I always end up working way more than I'm supposed to. So I think that's probably something I should try and work on. Sorry, where am I going? You should, Jared, or Mike, you should do your own take on a meat pie. A meat pie? Like a pie of meat? Irish cooking, Lizzie, yeah. Well, no, Irish cooking is good. Irish cuisine is bad. Telling you. Stew and shepherd's pie. End of list. So yeah, Irish. I think it's some really good Irish cooking. It can be really good. We do other people's food well. We don't. Our own food though is like, eh. If any of you guys are coming to Ireland, just get other, other countries' foods. Don't try local, unless it's like steak or something. Okay. What are you drinking? Rockshore Irish Lager? It's fine. It's not great. It's just easy to drink, and it's like this is lager. Like it's like Budweiser. It's all the same shit. Like, okay. Do you know your zodiac sign? Asks Michelle. Sagittarius, I think. Uh, Soda bread. Is soda bread Irish? I mean, it's just bread though. Like, I mean, think if you look at like Italian, you get like pizza and you got pasta and all this kind of stuff, and then German, I don't know, Spanish, and then you got like we've got bread. Okay. What's the YouTube policy on this kind of video? It's fine. Are you able to get some income from there? This is not on that chapter, but I don't want income. Like you guys are already doing enough. As an American, my only reference for Irish cuisine is soda, bread, and brisket. Brisket is most definitely not Irish. If you're talking about like the really melt in your mouth, like beef, or we wish we invented that because brisket is amazing. It's definitely not Irish, and we can't take the credit for that. Brisket is not Irish, no way, because they sell it here at barbecue barbecue like restaurants. It's like where you get brisket and you get like ribs and wings and stuff. Definitely not. Do you like red wine? I do. I hate white wine. Corned beef. I don't think I've ever actually had corned beef. Seriously. I noticed a rarity in UK cases. Any reason for it? No more than there's a rarity in French cases, to be honest with you. No reason. I think I actually have one or two UK cases if you're from the UK. And if you are, recommend. I'm always taking recommendations, so please do. Because, I mean, honestly, the best cases I get are recommendations. Because, like, they're ones that are, like, not as well known, and they tend to be super interesting. Christina Youngren, sorry, did I miss your question? I'm going to miss people's questions. I'm sorry. Aaron Hernandez case, probably not, because there was a really good documentary on Netflix. I think it was really good. I'm not sure if I finished it, but it was a pretty good documentary on Netflix on it. So maybe not. Brisket is an old Jewish speciality, according to Google. I thought it was like one of those like Southern barbecue kind of things or something. The more you know. Okay, right. Where am I going? Lord Ravage. Okay, Kaylee, no, because I think I've answered that question a few times, so I'll just go. Lord Ravage, what got you on base your channel? I think I've kind of answered that. Just kind of evolution. What YouTube channel do you like watching? Also, Go Bills. Go Bills. I'm actually, you know what I'm doing right now? I'm going to look at YouTube and see who I'm subscribed to and who I've been watching lately. Boo, 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 boo. Tell us your favorite joke. I actually am a terrible joke teller. Wait, why is this? Oh. Okay, sorry. Bear with me. Sorry. If you were to make any other type of videos on YouTube besides true crime, what would you cover? If it'd be very similar, just probably without death, like just interesting stories of people, kind of stuff like that. I'm terrible at telling jokes, Dora. I'm pretty sure, Casper, you're actually absolutely right. I'm pretty sure that things that American people think Irish people eat, Irish Americans eat, but Irish people don't eat. I actually think I've heard that before as well. Um, sorry, sorry. Right, what am I watching lately? Only plays lately. I really like the Sleepy Cabin podcast. And you guys ever watch that one? It's just kind of a comedy one. These guys just kind of stick around, shooting shit. Um, being bad at half the fun of joke telling. With me, it's just like crickets and the dust thingy goes by. Okay, so Funhouse is good. Set the Edge is good. It's football stuff. Pay Money Wubby, I think, is very funny. It's kind of funny people, to be honest. That kind of stuff. Favorite stand-up comics, if any. Trying to think. Frankie Boyle probably be one up there. Scottish comedian. I don't really watch that much stand-up, to be honest. All right. The dust thing. That's what it's called, right? Dust ball. Okay, Sarah, what is your everyday life like? What do you do for fun? What do you hope for the future? Everyday life is pretty boring. Tumbleweed. Tip my tongue. Um, Everyday life is pretty boring. Get up, just, make some videos. That's it, and then keep working. Pretty much I'm just here. So, like, if you want to know what a live look at my at my a day in the life of Mike is like, you guys want to see? It's this. All right, I'll show you. You ready? That's what a day in the life of me is like. That's pretty much all I do is that, and yeah. So that's what a day in the life of me is like. Yeah, I know. It is that interesting, Amanda. You'd be amazed. No, I just making videos. Like I'm not like one of these people that gets up like 5 o'clock in the morning and does like yoga or whatever. You know what I mean? Just like get up, make videos, have a bit of crack. Do you watch QI? I don't. But some of my friends do, and they love it. Yeah, that show QI. Do you consider yourself the greatest content creator of the past decade, or just greatest of all time? I think even being greatest of all time is being modest. Be honest. Your keyboard is really high. Yeah, I'm actually. So this is the webcam from a laptop. It's propped up, so it doesn't look weird. Actually, I usually work on a monitor, but the monitor doesn't have a webcam on it. All right. Oh, okay, where am I going? Yeah, doing the old clackety clack. Okay, what do you do for fun? I don't know. Play video games. What don't I do for fun? What do you hope for the future? World peace, always a good one. Do you ever feel like you can't be bothered? Not really. Also, do you support the cause of the IRA? It's a good question. That's a good question. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Do you have any videos in the can that you could not edit at all over Xmas? No, I edited over Xmas, but it was really slow. That's why I went down to one video a week. And it'll be one video next week. It's just because it's just so hard to find the time. So yeah, I just found it was really hard to do it, to find time to do it. So that's why I just slowed down. Okay, where are we going? World peace with no continent. Fuck, I didn't think about that. Fuck, take that back. No world peace. World war. Christina Ljunggren. Did you get caught up in the whole stalker drama Nexpo reference that kicked off with the April's Fool's video about you, which is hilarious, by the way? Yeah. So if any of you guys see that, oh mate, if any of you guys seen that video Nexpo made, Ryan made about stalker, it's like a rabbit video. Yeah, so it was when Night Ducks made a video. It's the April Fool's Day video about me, and when he was putting it out, he tagged a lot of us, me and a lot of other creators. And some person online has it really in for Nexpo, and also Night Jim from Night Ducks. And they kind of started. This person, started harassing everybody who's tagged in it, which included me. Included about 10 other creators. I still do. I just block her immediately. But she seems to create a new Twitter account every day, just to tag people in weird. She's a fucking insane person. Like, she's got severe mental issues. So yeah, just kind of block her. Fuck her, you know. It's a horrible thing to say. But okay, Crystal. Since this is a new year, will we be switching to a new pair of shirts, or do you own multiple ones of the ones you currently wear? I'm never changing. Yeah, Loie actually got it bad. She got tagged like non-stop. I remember she had some real problems about that. I don't know why the cops never did anything about it. To be honest, oh, I'm not doing a video on her. No way. No, I don't think I would. It would just be a nightmare. I mean, honestly, it just seems like. I know it's been reported to like the police and the FBI, and I think Jim did. I'm pretty sure. So I'm just like, man, that's honestly just want to stay away from. Don't want to get involved in that. You know what I mean? Is Put Sex your favorite Patreon member? I don't know how he or they are able to comment on everything I post on Patreon within 30 seconds. They obviously must have some kind of alert system. I'm pretty sure they comment before the email even goes out alerting you that their the new videos come. They must have some kind of thingy. Yeah, Candy, you're right. Actually, that's why I wouldn't make a video about her as well. Um, I wouldn't give her attention, which is obviously what she's known for. All right. Does everybody who lives in Dublin area get to jam with you two one time? Is that how it works? Pretty much. I had a pint with Bono the other day. It's pretty annoying, but I mean, in all seriousness, you two are like also one of my favorite bands, which is kind of embarrassing, but they are like they're actually like they can be a bit wankery, but they're actually incredible. So yeah, I know no Patreon app sends you out notifications whenever he posts, but I'm pretty sure he replies before the notification even goes out. Like here, they comment like within seconds, like before notification. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's insane. Like I'm very impressed. Okay, sorry, I gotta answer these questions, guys. You keep distracting me. Okay. Happy birthday. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, this is your day. Least favorite thing about living in Ireland? The weather would be up there. Um, it's pretty it. The weather, and also the fact that taxes are pretty high here, and the cost of living is really high here. But we see nothing for it. That's actually the thing that annoys me the most is that like you pay taxes can be quite high here, but we don't see anything in return. I wouldn't mind paying taxes if like high taxes if we actually got something back from the government. It's kind of annoying, you know. But I suppose the same in every country. So yeah. Captainites, that chapter ease. Cost of living is actually the most annoying thing about this country. The houses are just insane. Okay. Anthony, I'm a little concerned about this one. I'm a Dolphins fan. I keep seeing Go Bills nonsense. Can I still watch live? How do I ban somebody? Jackie. What do you think went wrong in upstate New York? Water. I think it is water. The thing in water. But the healthcare we do, Liz. But the healthcare is also not very good. The healthcare system is always overwhelmed. Where does the magic happen? Do you have room set up? Oh man, where does you want to see where the magic happens? You aren't ready to see where magic happens. You aren't ready. Did you not get your COVID payment? No, I think you only get it for if you lost your job due to COVID. we can be readers of that chapter. That's actually a good name. I like that. Fluoride. Thank you. Perry, do you receive the whole amount that we pledge on Patreon? I do, because I'm pretty sure that when you pledge €2, it charges you 2.20, and I think that's how Patreon makes their money. So yes, I do. Thank you so much. We already get Ronnie Drew. That's true. 33. 33. Is that good? Does that help? You playing instruments? Yeah, I play the old Gitbox. All right. I need to answer for questions. I can't believe I've been on here for over 2 hours, guys, and I've answered like 5 questions. This is mad. All right. Okay. Okay. Talia, would you ever want to meet or interview a killer to understand his or her reasoning behind the atrocities? That's a good one. I know. Gitbox, yeah, Gitbox. The old Gitbox. I'm trying to think of one. Do you like underground UK hip hop? I don't think so. I couldn't name you a single artist from the underground UK hip hop scene. You get universal medical. We do. It is a good tax benefit, but the healthcare system here is not very good, which means that nearly everybody here has their own private health. A lot of people, I would say. I'd say nearly everybody has their own private health insurance as well. Can you say tree in a British accent? 3. Wait, no, that sounds just weird. How do I do a British accent? Yeah, okay, moving on. Okay, interview a killer. Probably not, no. I can't think of anybody. I mean, a lot of time I just probably wouldn't be interested in a way. I mean, because a lot of times you just find that out, and you already know it, and I don't think it'll worth the time, to be honest. Blooper reel of all the accents. Oh my god. Hi, Paula. Wherever you are. Okay, do you plan to stream until 3 a.m. on January the 3rd? Also, how do you plan on saying that phrase? The way I just did. And I've 2 hours to go. Are you a leprechaun in real life? Yes, obviously. Is tree a universal Irish accent thing, or is it more local to Dublin? I don't know. I think it could just be a Dublin thing. I don't know. Okay. You advertise Hunter Killer. Can we get it on our Wii Emerald Isle? Or yeah, you can get it in Emerald. If you're interested, would you stay overnight in a notoriously haunted place? Ooh, I don't know. I've often thought about that, like in a haunted mansion or like prison or like asylum or castle, or whatever. I probably wouldn't. I'd be like, here, lads, listen, there's no ghosts here, and then I'd be like shitting myself. Like as soon as the sun went down, I'd be like piss my pants like in 2 seconds. I guarantee. Because even though like I'm like that's probably no ghosts there, I'll still be like, in my mind I'd start inventing ghosts or whatever, or I would start hearing things where there's nothing. So no, fuck that. I wouldn't. Okay, questions. What's the origin name that chapter? Louis Theroux. I love Louis Theroux. I think he's great. Night Apol. April. You feel like you're running out of good cases? Not at all, actually. Every time I'm like, I've felt that a couple of times that I'm like, oh man, maybe I'm running out of cases. But then I'm like, I just start going through some of the ones I have, and I'm like, that's insane. That's insane. That's insane. And I don't like it, man. So no. By Patreon. Sometimes it's fine, and sometimes it tells me to join Patreon to view. I don't know why. I don't actually know anything about really how Patreon works. I mean, it could just be your browser that you're using, clearing the cookies and all that stuff. What is your viewers' demographic? Mostly, I think it's like 55% US, and then after that, it's like Canada, UK, Australia, New Zealand, maybe Ireland. Okay. Yeah, I know, Laura. I don't think I'm honestly ever going around to cases. Sometimes it's like, oh man, I'll just like stop uploading one day, and then I'm like, no, actually, I can even just look here. I can see a couple of years worth of videos to make. Do you write a script or is it all off the dome? I write a script, but it's mostly off the dome. I don't use a prompter or anything. So I'll usually write a script and ad-lib my way through it. That's actually how I do it. I've noticed you using more stock footage lately. You plan to do more of that? That's not a conscious thing I've been doing. I don't know, I guess instead of just using maps and stuff like that, I just find it more interesting. Got any spooky cemeteries you've been to, Mike? Never actually been to any spooky cemeteries, even though there's a cemetery that's kind of spooky not too far away. I'd love to go to some. There's that one in London that's like supposed to be really haunted. I want to go there. Favorite course you took at university? I remember my favorite teacher was actually an American guy I had for an American literature. He was like a visiting professor or whatever. He was really cool. I don't know my favorite courses. I don't know. Mike is the 38th most popular Irish YouTuber per social date. It's not bad. I'll take it. You seem really good at remembering the dates and find. I mean, I'll have the script offhand. Like, I'm not like memorizing the entire script. Like, I'll have it there, but I think I just remember kind of try and memorize big passages. I wouldn't like a teleprompter because I do like kind of going off the dome because it means I can ad-lib a lot. Has your opinion of Americans changed since launching that chapter and getting so many of us as subscribers? Naturally, that begs the question, what is your opinion of us? No, I've been to America many times, so I don't, view, like, Americans as, like, something else or anything. You know, what's your opinion of Texas? I'd love to go. It looks like a beautiful place. Do you enjoy the process of editing videos more or the actual research and learning the facts? Probably editing is probably my favorite part, when it all comes together. And that's when you can have the most fun. That's like a lot of times I'll be writing it and I'll film it and then I'll have like the raw footage and like I'll go through it. I'm like, man, I'm not sure if this is actually any good. Like this is an interesting story. And then when I'm editing it, that's when it all kind of comes together and you can kind of, make it. Okay. Thank you, damn it, Bubba. What are you doing for the 1 million subs to celebrate? I have no plans to do anything at all. I'll have a beer. If you were to study something, would it be forensic criminal psychology, creative writing? Forensic would be really interesting. Editing more than recording? Yeah, I'd say probably editing is my favorite just because it's most satisfying. Make longer videos than 30 minutes. Okay, if you say. I mean, I make the videos are as long as I feel like they need to be. I don't try and aim for a certain time when it comes to how long a video is. And the longer video is, the more it kind of takes, and 2 videos a week is like all my time. So, yeah, the videos are as long as I kind of feel like they need to be. I don't feel like videos should be dragged out to be long. You know what I mean? And like, there's no point like some things I cut out because it's like that's a part of the story that goes nowhere. So I'm just gonna cut it out because it's not important to the story. It's kind of just a waste of time. The Irish seem more welcoming and kind towards Americans than countries across the pond. Is it just because you guys are polite? I think Irish people like Americans a lot. I think it's because we're very similar. I guess in a way, culturally and just generally how we are. And we speak English, so it's great. Do you find true crime research and content creation emotionally exhausting? Do you ever need to take a break? Yeah, sometimes. That's why another reason why I slowed down. I was happy to slow down over Christmas because I was like, that's why I went down to one video a week because I was like, I kind of just need to step away from it for a little bit. You know what I mean? So I don't kind of get burnt out or anything. It's like, all right, I need to take a couple of days where I just don't look at my laptop, even don't think about anything to do with YouTube. Let's take some time off. Would you edit for someone else? Probably not, no. What's your favorite dinosaur? Pachycephalosaurus, the one with the big bald head who headbutts people. I fucking love that dinosaur. I think it's so cool. I had that like immediately. Ankylosaurus is pretty cool. All right, thanks, Angelin. I hope I pronounced your name right. You create some music and videos. Yes, some. Like 1 or 2 tracks. Like the ones that are like 4 chords, like dun, dun, dun. That's the ones I create. Have you ever considered bringing on a researcher? It's probably the one thing I would actually have as help would be a researcher. Like if they bring her, and then I would actually write the story. But yeah, that's the one thing. Have you ever been? I've never actually been to an Irish lock-in. No. Never. I don't think I would last. I'm a bit of a lightweight at times, to be honest. Out of West Memphis 3, Jared, yeah, it's definitely one's on the radar. It's quite, it's been quite requested, I guess you would say. Do you ever think you're going to get tired of this and move? I don't think so. I really enjoy it. But I mean, you never know. I'll keep making videos about. I mean, I never planned to get to do true crime, so maybe eventually it'll evolve into something else. But it won't evolve like into like something completely different. It might just be like, it went from internet mysteries to like scary stories to true crime. Maybe we'll go from true crime to something else, like in the same genre, but just maybe a little bit different. I don't know. I don't think about it. I really don't. I just making videos, like I said, that I like making. All right, Night Rose Boyd Prince. Hollow Matrix. New videos. Yeah, I'll be back to work proper. Making videos proper now on Monday, so I'll be back down to 2 weeks. Must be pretty late in Ireland. Yep, it's 1:15, so I should probably keep answering questions and then finish up. This has been like 2.5 hours now. Most of your content I've seen is modern. Ever considered historical cases? Yeah, I guess I have, but I love getting like interview footage and body cam footage. It's actually one of my favorite things about making videos is seeing like the actual footage, like the actual raw footage. It blows me away when you see it sometimes, so that's why I'm definitely more inclined towards modern cases. Where did a hot toddy originate from? And was the actual purpose to stop I think a hot toddy. Now, I think that's a hot whiskey. I'd never heard the phrase a hot toddy before. It's like a hot whiskey with like, is that the one with honey and lemon in it? Is that this? I'm not sure if that's the same thing, but you would take a hot whiskey with like honey and lemon in it if you're sick, like if you have a cold or flu or something. I don't think it would stop a hangover. I think it'd probably just make it worse. Yeah, there's actually one case I'm gonna start working on next week that has more body cam footage that looks super interesting. Just like 6 hours of it, which I have to go through. Which is another thing actually that is a huge thing for researching, is going through court case footage, trial footage, and like interrogation footage. Because a lot of times in videos you'll see 10 minutes of interrogation footage, maybe cut in, maybe even less. A lot of times there's like 3 hours of that footage that I actually have to go through and put out like the interesting bits or court footage, court testimony, whatever. That's one of the things that like is the most time consuming, is court footage, going through all of that stuff. Do you say tongs or flip flops in Ireland? Flip flops. Night, Melissa. When you go through body cam footage, is it blurred out? No, only sometimes. The one I did on Scottsdale. Sorry, oh my god, I discovered it. What was Dwight Jones. Sorry. That footage was blurred out. That's one of the only ones that was blurred out. The raw footage itself was blurred out. I guess it's so like people couldn't be identified. A lot of times that was one of the weird ones. It's usually not. I guess it was just so they couldn't identify people, but it's usually not blurred out. So I didn't blur that out. All right, night. I think a few people are heading off. All right. I'm gonna finish up some more questions and help to myself. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Yes, I think it is. As bread. Wrap your laughing gear. Oh my god. Okay, I need to start answering questions, guys. Jesus. I'm terrible at this. I need to like focus more. I'm so bad. Okay, where am I? Next question. Okay. What's the origin named that chapter? The channel used to be called Vague Chapters, and then it became that chapter. You mentioned in the video needing a new intro. Was that genuine? No, I mean, yeah, no. That was just a joke. I think my videos will always begin with, "Hey, you, and welcome." It's just the way they do. I don't know. It's just. I think it'd be weird if I didn't introduce a video like that. That was just a joke. But I probably will change up the intro, the actual intro, like that chapter. I changed it recently, very slightly, but I'd actually like to change it a lot more. Have like these kind of like graphics and stuff. Okay. Next. So yeah, hey you and welcome in this whole video. That only started because I couldn't think of any other way to introduce a video, and it's just become a thing. Hey Sarah, good luck and fair play to you working a 12-hour shift, and thanks for joining us. Thanks a million. All right, next. Is there a classification of crimes you explicitly won't cover? Yeah, I think I've covered a few bits. Kick the tires. That's it. Jess is blessed. If you're here, you're on the ball. Eeyore says there are many cases around Europe, non-English. Would you look more into Central, South, Eastern Europe? Yeah, totally would look into cases like that are not, like, say, English speaking. And yeah, if you have cases that are, Czechia, Slovakia, for sure. There's a few I got some suggestions there of a few cases. But yeah, totally be open to it. So yeah. Amanda, what's your plans for 2021 with your YouTube channel? I mean, I don't know, just keep doing what I'm doing. Do some bigger videos though. I do want, like, hopefully now when travel opens up, I want to do some traveling and travel for videos. So hopefully I'll be doing that soon. For videos, so like some bigger videos. So there might be a couple of weeks where it's like one video a week, but that's because I'll be making a big old one. Your intro is awesome. Top of the morning is already taken after all. That's true. The one thing Irish people are known for saying is top of the morning. One thing I've never heard an Irish person say in my life, ever, outside of it being a joke. It's so weird that it's like such a thing. So plans for 2021 is just bigger videos, travel videos. Yeah, that's really it. Any full-length documentaries, Laura, that'd be it. Would be those travel videos, where I travel around for some cases. Yeah, that'd be one. Okay, sorry. Wade, will you make another in memoriam Blue for real again? Maybe. Man, that's such a weird idea to do. Are you going to grow out the stash again anytime soon? If you're lucky, if you're good, I will. Only if you're good. What do people in Ireland think of Americans in memoriam? Irish people love Americans, to be honest with you. I don't know where this genuinely, Irish people love Americans. I'd say it's probably our favorite people. Love talking to them, hanging out with them. So if you're American, come to Ireland, you'll be very, warm welcome. Where's the first place you want to go? Like a shrimp on the Barbie? Wait, first place I want to go in America would be Yosemite. Is one place I actually want to go. Well, there's actually one case because there was a Yosemite killer, which actually I've already researched, but I've always wanted to go there. So it's kind of like I want to go there, and I cover a case. So it's kind of like 2 in 1. But that's the one place I always want to go to, like for nearly all my life. Like shrimp on the Barbie. Aussie sayings. Yeah, right? Isn't that it? Yeah. heard nobody says that. Yeah. Yes, I do. I think so. I think I have found my people for sure. Oh, good night, Joel. Um, do you have a New Year's resolution? No, I never make New Year's resolutions. Uh, I think I've actually. Okay, wait. We're cocktailing, right? Yeah. Well, I'm beering still. Although I've been here for like 2.5 hours and I've barely finished my first beer, which is kind of embarrassing. So, they're talking too much. Night from Germany. Four to Germany. Night to Germany. Um, Gin and tonic number two. You know what's good to drink, Leanne, is gin and because I don't really like gin, but I was given once a gin and like fizzy orange. It's like gin and Fanta or gin and Club Orange. If you get Club Orange, it's really really nice. You just said coffee. Night Cole. What's a saying Irish people think Americans say? Um, hmm. I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't know actually. There's no kind of like one thing I think Americans say um, that Irish people think they say. I can't think of anything. Jaeger bomb. Jaeger bombs. Jesus Christ! I've had so many Jaeger bombs over the last couple of months for different reasons. Oh god, I think every time I have a Jaeger bomb, I'm just gonna puke right now. I really can't do Jaeger bombs anymore. I'm done. I'm walking in. I think that we specifically know that's New York. We specifically know that New York people say that. They say it every day when they're walking. That's my favorite thing to say. Howdy. Yeah, I think. I don't think Irish people think that Americans are like all one thing. So like, yeah, we'd be like, howdy, y'all. That kind of stuff. I'm trying to think. Going to get some taters. Okay, no, I'm gonna stop doing accents. Okay. All right. Okay. I think that's all the questions answered, right? Here, I mean on Patreon. I just wanted to make sure I got them all here. I didn't skip any today. Uh, okay. I don't think I missed any. So if I did, I'm sorry. Catch you later. Catch you on the flip side. Um. All right. Okay. I think it's that. Okay. Great. Google. Great. Okay. So, how about another? Wait. Sorry. I missed the chatter. Yup. When you get married? No idea. Yo, dog. What's goody? They say that in New Jersey. I thought it's like Hey, they gotta go. Sopranos. Isn't that like New Jersey? Don't you all like wear what are those tracksuits called? Like the velvet ones, whatever they're called. Those ones. Isn't that? Hey, Lisa. Thanks, Jonas. Thank you all so much. Thanks a million. Yeah, tracksuits. Zip down, big fucking chest hair, sweaty, uh, gold chains. Isn't that New Jersey? I'm pretty sure it's all New Jersey. Pretty sure it says. Valor. Is it Valor? Valor? Yeah, you're right. Anyway, that one. That's the ones. Yeah, those tracksuits. I really want one, by the way. That's one. Fargo. Do you want to do a Fargo? Wait, so did you say don't do one because you really want me to do one? Okay, wait. Watch this. I've seen that movie. I love that movie. Oh, yeah. How's that? Is that good? I feel very lucky to have an awesome community. Oh, yeah. Eh? That's pretty good. It sounds good in my head. I don't know how it sounds to you, but it sounds good to me. It sounds good in my head. Don't you know? I think it sounds good. All right. All right. All right. Okay, I'm gonna finish up now. I think before I make even more of a fool of myself by doing accents that are like they're. I'm getting the, okay. Now I'm getting it because everybody's like doing their accent. Um, hey, thank you. Thanks, Sarah. Thanks for all the Irish slang. No worries. I gotcha. Oh, Becky, yeah, sure. Send me the link if you have anything. Actually, that could be interesting. What's Gucci? Hey, hey, what's Gucci? Wait, no, how did I talk in Oregon? Um, I have no idea. Maybe just talk like me. Uh, how's she cutting? That's a good one. That's one from that's it from the countryside. Gucci do the dishes. Okay, I'll get a PO box. I will. How is it you were when you be? How old was I when I became attracted to Morris? My whole life. All right, thanks, guys. Hey, this was really fun. Actually, we'll definitely do this again. And I hopefully Kilkenny countryside. I know I've been around. My family's from Kilkenny, so I've been around there a fair bit. Um, Here's she cutting. It's good. I haven't heard that one in a while. Uh, yeah. Hopefully we'll do more live ones soon. Hey, thanks everybody. Really. Uh, all right. Okay. How do I like stop this? I'm like it's kind of like one of those moments, where you're like you're at the door and you're kind of like getting ready to leave, but you're like waiting for the taxi. You're like, all right. Yeah. It's kind of like it's that everybody says goodbye, and then you're just at that kind of stage where it's kind of like I'm still here. No, really, thank you all so much for tuning in. This was really, really fun. I'm not very good at streaming, so hopefully this wasn't too embarrassing. Um, and thank you for taking the time out of your day to stop by. This is really, really fun. All right. Okay. I'll better click and stream. Saskatchewan goodbye. We just call it, is that we have this an art is that an Irish goodbye, which is just when you just leave without telling anybody. I'm really good at Irish goodbyes. When I'm at parties, I just leave. I hate having to say goodbye when you're at a party because you have to like say goodbye to like 50 people, and you're just like, all right, I'll just talk to you later about that. Let's leave. All right, I'm turning it off. Bye. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon with a new video. Hopefully pretty soon, next couple of days. All right, here, go on. Good luck. Bye. Once I figure this out how to finish it. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, wait. Ah, God damn it. How do I? This is getting kind of awkward now because I can't actually figure it. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Bye.